Good morning, Kid Brigade. Insane here. You didn't just walk in on me dancing when nobody was watching. Hello. How's everyone? Hello, Dragriff. Hello, Demotny. Jesus, your name is like black. It's like super black. Demotny. Black on dark mode is just like impossible to read. Good morning. Hi. To anyone else who's here to have caught me dancing like an idiot. Okay, we are going back to more Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace, and we were in the middle of Suzuha's route. I'm not prepared. I need my controller ready. Start game. Switch. Here we go. So we might finish Suzuha's route. Who knows? Who knows? And hopefully my controller doesn't die on me. I have not charged this battery in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 streams by now. I changed the battery and I haven't changed it since then. Hello? Oh no. The controller doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Never mind. That was weird. It always takes like a moment for the controller to kick in, do its thing. I want to say yes, we left off here. Let's just assume that. It's Ani, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub at 17 months on that 17-month streak. Damn. It's been a while. And thank you for interrupting Suzuha. Now we have to listen to that again. No, just kidding. Not a rechargeable controller. It's a Xbox One controller, so I've put like rechargeable batteries in it that I have to like recharge through another charger. I don't know if it recharges when I plug it in. That's the thing. These are rechargeable batteries in here. Because it just uses like normal like AA batteries. Are they double A's? I don't know. Hello. Wait, what is she saying? My king, will you marry me? Okay. So okay. This is actually a really interesting story. So this is Suzuha's route, and it's kind of like Back to the Future. If anyone's ever seen the first Back to the Future movie where he goes back and he almost fucks it up with his parent because his mom, like, you know, has a thing for him. So it's like that. Suzuha did something and it made Daru kind of fall for her, even though she's his daughter. I have an Xbox One controller with a separate battery pack thing that you can recharge. I don't know, I just bought like a controller, a limited edition one, so it didn't come with anything special, so I just... Time traveling is scary, yes. I already had rechargeable batteries anyway, so I just used those. So what are they talking about? They're trying, I guess she's trying to fix it so like he goes and meets her mom at Komima. So she freaked out when Daru was like, I'm not going to Komima, I'm gonna go and work and I'm gonna like buy Suzuha gifts. And it's like, what?
Oh.
Wait.
Oh. Oh.
Is there music in here? Where's the music? Yeah. There's music. Oh, basically. Okay, there's and hello, Omni, how are you? Daru, come on, Moi Kyun is too ridiculous even for you. And who the hell would say that to that? Or say yes to that? I don't know, maybe an anime fan? Good, Bisley. That's good. Good or bad, I don't know. You're on background noise duty for the day. Okay. Sounds good. Sure, that's absolutely the sort of thing that Daru would say to a woman, but still. Would you guys say moi moi Q? Please marry me? And what was it? Moi moi Q. Will you marry me? Morstan? Moi Q. I haven't seen that part where he. Oh no, I did. It was at the end of season 4, wasn't it? Where he was all like, marry me. And she's all like, what? Moi Q. Poor Morris. I don't know why he said that. What an idiot. And what's her name? I forgot her name. Thursday's daughter. Or Miss Thursday. Joan Thursday. Okay, see, I never know her first name. I just know her as Thursday because he always calls her Miss Thursday. Miss Thursday. I don't know what's up with her. She's very angsty. Anyhow, sure. That's absolutely the sort of thing that Dad would say to a woman, but still.
お前も苦労したのだろうな、鈴葉よ。
まあ、それなりにね。
I then take the opportunity to go over some of the more important pieces of information with Suzuha. First and foremost is Amina Yuki's current whereabouts. Unfortunately, she moves so many times that it's impossible to figure out where she lives at present. Worst case scenario, she could live outside of Tokyo, which means it's not going to be possible to take Dado to meet her directly. And like, what would you do anyways if you like went to meet her directly anyways? It'd be like awkward. Like, here's your future husbando. Please marry so that we can fix the timeline. Okay, thanks. And anyhow, there's no way we could get Dado to say such a ridiculous line to a woman who's not even cosplaying. That means our one way out is to get Dado to Komima, no matter what. Which is not going to be easy. While it wouldn't be impossible to physically drag his huge body there, I'd prefer to avoid that scenario. We could probably put him to sleep with a stun gun or pills, but it'd be hard to sneak him into such a crowded venue. And even if we somehow pulled that off, I find it very unlikely that he'd be in a mood or frame of mind to say a line like that to someone he's only just meeting for the first time. Dropping lines on cosplaying women, I'm sure lots of dudes feel like it's okay to do it because these women are like dressing up, and some of them are dressed up in, you know, scantily clad costumes. I don't know if I've seen some pretty cringy moments. It's like dudes feel like it gives them the right to go ahead and do it. I've read this right. Yes. So that leaves us with one option. We have to get Dado to go to Kamima of his own volition. Anyone who knows the character Dado, it's like really, it's like a complete 180 that he's doing here, where he's like, I'm not gonna go to Kamima anymore. I'm gonna be a fucking normie and settle down with my girl, who, like, you know, like all she did. Okay, the funny thing was, Suzuha, all she did was hug him. She hugged him. And from that one simple little action she thought was very innocent, he completely like dropped all his like hobbies and stuff, and he went to pick up a job to go and like buy her presents and stuff. He's all like, it's all about Suzuha now. It's like, oh my god. She didn't sneak in an ass grab. And when Suzuha finds out that she like inadvertently changed his, you know, or changed the course of history, her own history really, she like went like super pale. She's like, oh my god. If I'm also cosplaying, I will drop lines. Oh, okay. Would you do it in character though? Would you do it in character? Oh, but in character, sorry. Okay, you said you would. That'd be fun. Hugging leads to pregnancy? Okay. I don't know. He just like got into his head like she loved him or something, and that he was gonna like go after Suzuha. And in order to do that, I mean, Suzuha has a good-looking girl.
あいつがお前に対して抱いている変態的恋心をどうにかしなけれ
And
ば
if
な
a
らない
dude
という
like
ことだ。
Daru doesn't get much attention from a girl like this, you know, I bet if I tried dropping lines on someone cosplaying while also cosplaying, she'd be like, "Get off my turf, lol." Or no. Not surprising. I know a guy that sold all his gaming stuff because the girl he liked said she didn't like video games. I know a lot of like dudes who like settle down and they like give up video games just because like their significant other thinks it's like pointless or stupid as they sit there and watch their television shows. It's like what? Alright. Wait, perverted love? Hentai love?
知らないとはいえ、実の娘に連母しているのだ
As
から
long as they get to keep the
そう言われて
porn.
も仕方あるまい。
Just gotta keep the porn under wraps.
まあ
As long as they
確かにそうだけど
don't see it, it's fine.
もうちょっとこうオブラートに包んでもよくない？
Ha! There's no point in mincing words.
まあいいだろう。とにかく奴の恋心をどうするかだ。それに対して何か考えは？
Well, did he end up with the girl anyway? Oh yeah, you got like $5,000 for all of it, some signed stuff. I'm sure I could probably get $5,000 from my collection if I sold it all. Maybe. I don't know.
それが昨日一晩考えたんだけどさっぱり。
She laughs weakly, scratching her head. It's amazing how unreliable she is despite this being a life or death situation for her.
そういうおかりを岡部倫太郎は？
当然あるに決まっているだろう。
本当？教えて。
では耳を貸せ。まずはだな。
なんでフェイリスがそんなことしないといけないのかにゃ？
だから無理を承知でこうして頼んでいるのではないか。ほらこの通り。
私からもお願い。
Are they gonna get Ferris to go? Suzuha and Bao are heads down on the table, but Ferris refuses to budge.
これだけ頼んでもダメか。
頼む。
いくら京馬と鈴にゃんの頼みでもさすがにそれは難しいにゃ。そんなそこをなんとか。
We're currently begging Ferris to help us out with our Dado problem. Before everything fell to pieces, Dado was obsessed with Ferris. He was such a massive fan, he'd swing by May Queen nearly every day. I'm sure it's not hard to see where I'm going with this. The plan I came up with involves having Ferris charm Dado so that he can move on from his perverted love for Suzuha. I know it's kind of daft to say this about my own creation, hold on, but this plan is perfect. They spelled daft wrong. It's daft. D-A-F-T, not D-A-F-F. Daft. I mean, you pronounce it daft, but not spell it that way. Hello, Vivi. Sup? How you doing? No, she posted a month or so later that her friends bet she could get him to do anything. She said she liked and destroyed him. Took a long time to drag him out of his hole that put him in emotionally. Ugh. That's horrible. That's really bad. I mean, it's kind of bad on him to kind of jump the gun a little bit and not make sure, like, you know. I've seen that happen though with some guys where they would just kind of like follow around the girl that they really liked, and the girl knew that they liked them, but they didn't like them back, but they would use them. I've seen this time and time over again. Daff is a valid Scrabble word, really? What is daft? Because, okay, he says, I know it's kind of daft to say this, and the meaning he's using here is daft. Daft. What does daft mean? To make sport, dally, play. Is this similar to daft? Silly and foolish. Yeah, so I don't know if they're using it correctly here. Daff. To daff. It's a verb used without object. It's kind of daft. I don't know. Are they using it right? Because the meaning that they're trying to portray here is silly. It's kind of silly to say this about my own creation, daft. So I think they're using the wrong word, but yes, okay, daft is a legit word. Daft is a legit word, but I don't think I think it's the incorrect word they're using here. Incorrect usage. American women are the worst. North American women, I guess. I don't know. Best minds of the generation making social media. First woman to pay him any attention. Oh no. Daft gets you some awesome punks. That Daft Punk. If Tyler goes back to normal, there'll be no reason for him to continue with his current job. But here, if Ferris seduces him, then wouldn't he be like lovesick for her then instead? I scheduled my interview with Facebook, by the way, yesterday. Lol, speaking of the devil, oh no. Are you ready? Are you ready? When's the interview coming up? Did you study everything they wanted you to study? My favorite women are Russian, Asian, or Australian. It's kind of a wide range. I don't know. I don't have any favorite types, really. Most of it kind of boils down to your personality. You could be any of those things, but it's like, if your personality sucks, then no. Wait, you didn't study any of it and you scheduled the appointment? Or the interview? So what, you're just gonna use that? Is it like that far out, the interview? That like you have time to study? They tend to have a better mindset. This sounds kind of racist. Sounds kind of racist a little bit. I took your nose to start the interview. You took their nose. Yes, I'm sure that will go over very well for the interview. Which means he'll have plenty of time to attend Komima. Wait, if he goes back to normal? Oh, because if he's not in love with Suzuha, that he won't work a job? Perfect, right? It's gotta work. And in fact, it's beyond perfect. You could even say it's awe-inspiring. I'm not taking no for an answer.
やっぱりダメにゃ。
どうやってもダメか。
ダメにゃ。
ダメにゃ。
フェリスにはできないにゃ。
None of my scheming means a thing if Ferris refuses to help. I have no choice. I didn't want to use this option, but...
そうか。残念だ。お前ならできると思ったのだがな。
Hold on. Alright, dress. Time for coffee. Always a good time for coffee. Actually, I'm not having coffee today. I'm having tea. I looked at my partner in crime and stand up. You had a good workout this morning? That's good.
諦めろ、鈴葉。
my workout was running home. Okay, fine. I didn't run home. I walked really fast home. That's my workout. I was like, I'm too tired to do anything else. I take Suzuha by the hand and step toward the register, the bill in my other hand. Wait, what is he doing? Oh, he's like kind of like acting up. I didn't want to use this option. Okay, let's see what he does. Wait, why? Why does she like react like that? Oh, because he just said, "Oh, I can't save Daru." Only the wicked run when nothing is chasing them. Inky, yes, Vivi. How are you? Ferris's slender arm stops me. Perfect. Just as planned. Wait, he expected this response. Oh, he's baiting her.
それどういう意味にゃ？
いや、協力してもらえないなら話しても仕方のないことだ。
Oh, is he gonna go all 中二病 on her?
事情があるなら話は別だにゃ。
He's gonna go
もちろ
super
ん
中二病 on
話に
her
よるけど。
to like bring her on.
話すにゃ、今日も。
Ferris grips my arm tightly. Oh no! No. Badly sung song request. No! Isekai Mao Season 2. Another World Demon? I don't know if I've seen this. But yes, I should have expected that. This sounds super fast. Oh, wait, Vivi. I can't do this song. It's 5 minutes and 9 seconds. It's 9 seconds over the limit. Just kidding. Oh, why do you always pick the really fast songs? I don't think I could do this. This sounds so like Eurobeaty. I am not doing this part. It's all part of this song though. Is that fair for me to like not do the other part? They kind of overlap. Damn, I don't know this song. I've never seen this anime. No familiarity. Okay, I'll try it. I need the lyrics. I only see English subtitles for this. Isekai Season 2 opening full. Lyrics. Was it this one? Well, I gotta figure out these are the lyrics. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to do something else. I don't know if these are the lyrics or not. No, you know what? I don't think these are it. Does anyone have the lyrics? There are subs, but they don't show the VV. They just show it in English. I can't. I can't sing along with this. I don't see any Romaji like translation. Change it to Japanese. I can't read Japanese. There's no option to change it. Oh, okay. Okay, there is actually Romaji. I take that back. I'm actually impressed by that. I've never seen that before. Alright. I guess I'm doing this version. I'm too lazy to look up the lyrics. That's wrong. Where's my... Whatever. I'm super not ready for this. Subs don't always keep ahead of what is being sung. Yeah, that's the problem. So into a 15-minute song. Vivi purposely picked this song because she knew it was just right at the limit, the 5-minute limit. Sorry. Okay. I'm so not ready for this, but we're gonna do it. I love the anime. I've never seen this one. Here goes nothing. Oh wait. I fucked up. I fucked up. I didn't set it on this browser. Okay, I gotta rewind. It's a total over ecchi comedy. That doesn't really like. I don't mind over ecchi comedy, but like they're all kind of the same thing to me, anyways. Here goes. Everybody. Yeah, everybody. I don't even know the words. I can't. What? Good job. Yes, Kokotero now. That's a good set. See your body move. Body, everybody. Everybody, Buddy, everybody. Everybody. On the moment, there's not something like it so. With me. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, everybody. Mina fly high, the kid is jump now. Let's swing so I can't do these rappy birds. Oh my god, sit right there. Let me see your body move. Everybody. 誰も言葉にできないほど Everybody 熱く燃えるフルデポーション Everybody 誰々が決まるにそこでそうなこの想いはそうIs it almost over? No. We're halfway through. Am I expected to sing these parts? Everybody, just clap your hands! I really don't like these rappy parts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you count 1, I need a big jump. So somebody in this house, please be ready. Everybody, everybody, とても言葉にできないほど Everybody, everybody, 熱く燃える触れる感謝 Everybody, everybody, なんとなく高まりに溢れそうな Oh, it overlaps, that's why. I can hear your heartbeats booming. Everybody, 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 everybody. This is hard to sing because there are overlapping parts. Oh, with me. I couldn't decide what parts to sing. Jesus. Is that it? Oh, it's over. Thank God. Okay, so it's actually shorter than the 5 minutes. What is this, like 29 minutes then? 29 minutes. God. BB, that was the worst song ever. There was like multiple parts and they were like overlapping. It was just like, you and me both. Okay, back to this. Close that song forever. You're welcome, BB. I hope you enjoyed that. That was probably like the worst ever. The worst ever. I think I chased away viewers. I'm pretty sure I chased away viewers. I wink at Suzuha and we sit back down. I give Ferris a vague outline of everything that's happened so far. I tell her about how Daru's become obsessed with a dangerous and manipulative woman. He's been desperately working multiple jobs to pay tribute to her, even though at the cost of attending Komima, something he'd been so excited for. However, no matter what we tell him, he won't listen to us. We're worried about his future. That's why we have to open Daru's eyes to the truth. And we can't do that without Ferris.
知らなかったにゃ。ダルニャンがそんなことに。
この店に来なくなった理由も実はそこにある。
Ferris gazes straight into my eyes, almost as though she's looking for something. I haven't lied. I just left out certain details. Had X-ray EEG X-ray today, EEG tomorrow, and then 2 MRTs. The seeing made it a bit easier for me. Thank you. Aw. I'm sorry, Vivi, that you have all that scheduled and then you have to do all that. So I'm glad that my singing could help make it easier for you. If I hadn't already like made your ears bleed out with how atrocious that performance was. But yeah. Besides, if I had told her even the tiniest of lies, Ferris would be able to see through it. I don't know why, but this girl has ridiculously sharp intuition. I returned Ferris's gaze.
なるほど。わかったにゃ。
では。
Came here for a game stream, got a free concert instead! Yay! The worst of concerts. This is probably even worse than free. You'd have to pay people to attend it.
ダルニャンは確かにお客さんではあるけど、フェイリスの友達でもあるにゃ。
It's like I now owe I now owe people money for having to listen to that. Concerts do more than one song. Well, then, I mean, there's 2 song requests. I usually limited to 2. I will also sell out for $5. 500 bits or $5 US will buy you a song request, honestly. It's not well advertised, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Vivi caused it, Vivi owes us money. And also, if you pay for the song, I'll go over the two song limit in the channel requests. You're the best around. Was this from the song? Good. She believes me. Maybe I should make you do that song. Which song?
それにしても、よくもあれだけデタラメが言えるよね。
デタラメではない。
From
す
Karate
べて真
Kid?
実だ。
I don't know this song. Or if I do, it's been a while. I don't remember. After gaining Ferris's cooperation, the two of us relocate to a corner area of Makewean. I quietly survey the cafe.
そんなことより、誰にはちゃんと連絡したんだろうな。
I'm short 15k biddies. Like I said, you can buy your way to a song. I will sing for money. I will sell out for monies. The source of Jordan Schlansky's love of Japan. Fine. No, I'll do it. I'll do it. You guys know me. I'll do any song.
さっきここで待っ
I
てる
mean,
って
how bad can it
メール
be?
した。
It's probably English, right? I've gotten worse. I've gotten worse. You and I both know I don't have spare money. I don't? Or I do? I don't know. What the hell is this? Who is calling me? I don't know you. So I'm gonna hang up. Who actually answers their phone these days? Today is Tuesday, right? Yes. Okay. I don't know that number. A call from your fan who heard you sing. Then they should have known that I don't pick up on strange numbers.
それで、返答は？
すぐに来るって。
If you call me, you get the only thing they fear is you from Doom Eternal. Lol. Wait, Suzuha forces a smile and sips the milk tea in front of her. Wait, she called Daru? Oh, she did. She did. I'm now also very curious about what song this is from Karate Kid. She's finally beginning to understand what sort of feelings Daru has developed for her. And that's her dad. We'll probably be waiting here for a little while. Or at least that's what I thought, but the cafe doors open as I extend my hand toward the coffee cup. There stands Daru, out of breath. Whoa, whoa. No, Makewean isn't all that far from the lab, but seriously? You had to have dropped everything and just dashed over. Upon seeing Daru, Ferris moves in to greet him. Suzuha and I keep tabs on the situation from our hiding spot.
お帰りにゃさいませ。ダールにゃ、久しぶりだにゃ。でも嬉しいにゃ。
What's up, Lime? How you doing? Steins Alabama edition. More like time traveling grandfather paradox edition. Lol. Is it a grandfather paradox or do we call it the father paradox? Technically it's the dad here in this situation. No paradox. It is a paradox though, because she's getting in the way of her own birth. She's getting in the way of her own existence in her future line or something. I don't know. I take seas and napsies. Night quittings. Yeah. Okay. Good night. Wait, why are you taking a nap at like 11 in the morning? Okay, she did that. Yeah, that's what happened, Vivi. In this storyline, Suzuha, she hugs Daru, and then Daru like falls for her. So he like stops being like a weeb and everything, and he doesn't even, and he takes another job just so he can like, you know, spend money on her because he thinks that she's gonna become like a potential girlfriend. And Suzuha's all like, oh my god, what have I done?
連れの人なら
Daru could still smash Yuki? Even while he's dating Suzuha? I mean, he could bet, but Yuki and Daru only first meet at this Komima that's coming up, and he just announced that he's not going to go to Komima because he's too busy working in the job so that he can like spend it on Suzuha. Cause I just ate a popsicle made from White Claw and I'm too tipsy-ish. Really? Does that even taste good? White Claw and popsicles? So that's why they're all like freaking out because he's not going to go to Komima, and that's where he runs into Yuki for the first time. Actually, I think we watched that in... Wait. I guess it was in Steins Gate 0 you find that out. Reality goes poof. Well, they still have time. They still have time. That's why it's why she's still here, technically, I guess. I don't know. Are you a white girl in high school, Lime? I don't know. He has a thing for White Claws, I think. Or something. No idea. Can't say I have had too many of those. Wait, hold on. By the way, we haven't told Ferris that it's Suzuha who called him here. It's supposed to be the woman who Daru is obsessed with right now, after all.
帰った？マジで？
代わりに謝っといてほしいって。
そっか。残念だお。
待つにゃ。
If you are a grown man and drinking White Claws, never mind. Yes. No, I'm a white girl in high school. Okay. Wait, Daru starts trudging off, but Ferris stops him. Ooh? Did it cut off? It cut off. I don't like when it does that. Yeah, I see it cut off her nya there.
いやでも僕バイトがあるから。
そんなこと言わにゃいで。サービスするにゃにゃ。
What is White Claws? It's a drink. Alcoholic beverage of sorts. It's a... Is it like a seltzer or something? I don't know. I don't drink these, so... White Claws. Organic seltzer? Hard seltzer? Hard seltzer is made from a blend of seltzer water, gluten-free, spirit base, and hint of fruit flavor. It sounds awful. They sound disgusting. They sound like alcoholic, like bubbly water or something. Flavored bubble water. It's kind of what they sound like. Well, Lime doesn't have any, Lime can't taste sweetness, so that's probably why he enjoys them. What's wrong with drinking it? It's probably like, you know, like, it tastes disgusting. Yeah, I think I've had something like that, the seltzer waters before, or hard seltzers. Hey, it's a Kettenstrom Sup Scout. And hey, it's a mod. It's a mod for once in the chat. Ferris is a pro. Without being too forceful, she wraps her arm around him. Around his what? Around his what? Oh wait, wraps her arm around his. Okay. She wraps her arm around his and drags him outside. Okay. Or inside. Even Daru can't say no to being treated like that. He quietly takes a seat.
ここまでは全て計画通りだな。
A mod? Gotta be on my best way. Oh no, don't worry. Scout doesn't do anything. He's practically like an honorary mod who doesn't do nothing. Who do I punish? What happened? Nothing. I've just complained before, like I've joked before that none of my mods do nothing. I mean, actually you guys really don't do anything on here. Or very much at all if you have to. At least have hard cider, that tastes good. Vivi made kitten saying, punish Vivi. No punishing Vivi. Your viewers are too nice. I don't attract any trolls or anything.
あとはフェイリスさえ頑張ってくれれば。
Before Dado is even able to make an order, Ferris brings him an iced coffee.
あれ僕まだ何も頼んでないんだけど。
だからサービスするって言ったにゃん。いつも来てくれてるお礼にゃ。
まあただならいいんだけど、僕いろいろと入り用だから。でも今ちょっとバイトで忙しいから飲んだらすぐに帰るのだぜ。
忙しい。
バイト？へえ。何か欲しいものでもあるのかな。
Yo, what's up,
それは
Lepesty?
プレゼントってフェリスタには関係ないことだよ。
Is it Lepesty? Is it Lepesty? What's up? How you doing, man? Did you find your merchant? Did you find your merchant in your world? I still haven't found my merchant, but I haven't really been hunting too much, so I don't consider myself a troll, but you attracted me. Okay. And the Vivi just gives that koala look. The blank koala look. It's good. It's going. I'd make you sing Bloodhound Gang or Tech 9 or Lords of Acid. Okay. Sure. If you have enough points, go for it. I noticed Ferris's shoulder twitch ever so slightly. Oh, because he said, wait, this has nothing to do with you, Ferris. Whoops.
そうなんだ。残念だにゃ。フェイリス、ダルニャンのこと、もっといろいろ知りたいのににゃ。
She's really knocking up the charm there.
すごい。ずっと父さんの目を見つめたまま、手だけはガムシロップを入れてコーヒーを混ぜてる。
確かフェイリスの得意技で目を見て混ぜ混ぜとかいうテクニックだ。
Legend has it that no customer who comes to May Queen has ever been able to resist the charms of that technique. The first time Dado fell victim to it, he was a mess.
じゃあいただきます。
He gulps down the iced coffee, completely unfazed by Ferris's special powers. Ferris's shoulders twitch again.
なんかフェイリスの様子が。
ああ、たった今ダルはフェイリスのプライドをズタズタに切り裂いたのだ。
Oh no. Dado calmly places the empty glass on the table and stands up. Ferris, on the other hand, looks as though flames have just burst from her back.
じゃあ僕は忙しいからこれで。
Usually when I am drunk or falling asleep, well, it's not my fault you're getting drunk at nighttime. So this is a nice change. Yeah, sometimes I'll do morning streams. I don't often do the morning streams, but sometimes I do. Ferris wraps herself around Dado's arm as he stands up to leave.
あれは。
うわ、大胆。絶対当たってるじゃん。
With her weapons.
あれは伝説の飛行機。
当ててんのよ。
You mean like her boobs?
当ててんのよ。
This is one of Ferris's most secretive abilities, a legendary technique, and said to make all who experience it melt into the palms of Ferris's hands. However, due to its incredible power, Ferris sealed it away herself. She considers it to be a forbidden technique. Well, that's what Dado told me a while back. Passionately, I should add. I never thought I'd see it with my own two eyes.
フェイリスは奴は本気だ。
本気。また来てくれるにゃ。フェイリスはダルニャンが来るの毎日待ってるにゃ。
Ferris looks up at Dado's face with a heart-rending yet somewhat devilish smile. Ferris leaves her left arm wrapped around him and uses her right index finger to draw tiny circles on Dado's chest. This woman is terrifying. The other customers can't help but notice what's going on. There's nothing that can stop Ferris once she fires on all cylinders. As she devilishly draws her magic circles on Dado's chest, her hand gradually creeps its way up to his cheek. But what happened next made everyone doubt their own eyes. Unbelievably, Dado brushes away Ferris's finger. Everyone present shares a collective gasp.
そこまで言うならまた来てやらんくもないけどしばらくは無理だから我慢なのだぜ。
He turned her down. Dado turns his back towards everyone in the store holding their breaths, gives a small wave, and leaves May Queen. Oh, wow, that got cringe very fast. Daru got some serious defenses. No, Ferris's pride.
なんということだ。やつめ、完全に増長している。
They say that a person can change beyond recognition in just 3 days. But I never expected Daru to change this much. This is terrifying.
どうしよう。自分の父親ながら見てて痛々しいよ。
耐えろ。それもお前自らが招いたことだ。
I clearly underestimated how bad things have gotten. We might have to resort to something drastic.
でもまあ、
I turned my head and noticed Ferris standing right next to me. The tears in her eyes are glistening. I don't blame her. Ferris has been put through hell. I'm shocked she can still stand, quite frankly. Ah, that's really loud.
おい、フェリス
Ferris suddenly buries her tear-soaked face into my chest. No.
フェリス、そんなにダメかにゃ。
That bowing.
魅力ないかにゃ。
そんなことはないぞ。あれは単に今の誰が魔法にかかっているだけだ。増長という名のな。だからフェイリスが心配することではない。本当だ。
そっか。京馬がそう言ってくれるなら安心したにゃ。
Oh, since I'm the only one who asked her to do this, or I'm the one who asked her to do this, it's my responsibility to be there for her.
どうした鈴葉。
別に。
I like
何を怒って
the
いるのだお前
8th
は。
grade syndrome, the Chunibyo syndrome.
別に怒ってなんかないよ。
Flat is justice. Yeah.
た
Wait,
だ
wait,
なん
wait,
だ。
wait, 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 wait. Who's flat? Who are you talking about being flat? Ferris is not flat. No. Not by a long shot. Actually, who's the flattest character in the series? Probably Lukako. Probably Lukako. Lukako is probably, yeah, the trap. Is probably the flattest one out of the group. But no, Ferris is not flat, honestly. She's she's an average size. I'd say Mayuri is the biggest one. Only girl in this is Duka with flat. Yes. But otherwise, every one of them are like pretty,
今は時間がないから次の作戦を考
chest
えよう。
ahoy, you know.
ね。フェイリスも協力ありがとう。
Suzuha pries Ferris away from me, then gives her hand towel to wipe her tears.
さあ行こう。岡部倫太郎。
That's so cold of like Suzuha. She's like, we don't have time. We gotta go. Bye.
おい
Good jet. Suzuha grabs me by the hand and we leave my queen in a hurry. Because it's Daru. After we're outside Suzuha, finally, let's go.
なんなのだ一
I have to
体。
say Mayuri is probably the biggest chest. Or maybe Morika?
わかんない。
Morika and Mayuri are pretty big.
何？
そんなことよ
Oh,
り
she's being all
ほら
mopey.
次の手を考えようよ。じゃないと間に合わないじゃん。
Mopey on money.
手ならばあそこで考えればよかったじゃないか。
それはそうだけどさ。
She falls silent. Quite frankly, I'm still frustrated with Suzuha's behavior, but now's not the time to get distracted. Yeah, I don't know why she acted like that. Was she jealous? I'll talk to Ferris later. Ugh, why am I even dealing with all of this in the first place?
ねえ、次どうしたらいいと思う？
そうだな。その前に一つ聞きたいのだが。
なになに？私が答えられることなら何でも言うよ。
ブラウン管工房は大丈夫なのか？
え？
考えてみればお前もバイト中なのだろう？それをこんなに長い間留守にしていて大丈夫なのかと聞いているんだ。
ああ
She's been shirking her job at the Brown 2 workshop. But I mean, they still see our team
てめえ
monitors.
バイトこんな時間まで店ほっぽり出してどこほっつき歩いてやがった
Uh-oh. All right, good night, Vivi, and good luck with your appointments and stuff. Hope they don't go too hope they go well. If those curious, I posted examples of what I'd subject kittens to singing in the music channel. Okay. You can here's a picture of Kurisu while she sleeps. While she sleeps.
ごめんなさ
Oh my god.
ごめんで済めば警察はいらねえんだよ今日は昼いなかった分夜働いてもらうからな
The police? Did they get robbed? Looks like we won't be making any more progress today. Yeah, night night, Vivi. The next day, Suzuha and I once again find ourselves discussing our next strategy during her break.
新たな作戦を考えた。
いやったさすが頼りになるな
She's in a good mood. It's kind of hard to believe considering she was crying like a baby when Mr. Brown scolded her yesterday.
では、作戦内容をここに発表する。
ああその前にさ
なんだ
昨日のこともあって私あんまりお店開けられないんだよね
Oopsies.
お前は自分の生誕の危機だというのにそんなことを言っている場合か
だってもしうまくいった時にバイト代もらえなかったら困るじゃん
Ugh, are all kids in the future like this?
それにさ怒った店長ってめちゃくちゃ怖いんだよ顔なんか鬼みたいに真っ赤にしちゃってさもうちびっちゃうかって思ったもん
The sad part is she's not exaggerating. Even when the infamous Mr. Brown is in a decent mood, he has a face that would make a happy child cry in terror. Think about how bad it'd be if they were already a crybaby. Mr. Brown's monster-like appearance cannot be understated. So when he gets angry, it's on a whole other level.
まあだがしかし、次の作戦はそれも全て計算済みだ。この俺を誰だと思っている？俺は世界を震撼させる狂気のマッドサイエンティスト風林強馬だぞ。
さすがは岡部倫太
Did I not just say my name is Hyoin Kyoma?
郎それで次の作戦ってどんなの
知りたいか？ならばしっかりとその両耳で聞くがいい。次の作戦はズバリ！おい誰
The house is ending. I'm gonna put this on like 1% and sing badly to myself. Okay. You do that. Oops. Upon her returning to the lab, I head straight into the development room.
誰よ聞こえていないのか
Why did it cut off?
誰よ聞こえていないのか
そうそうよーしいい子だぞそこだ行け
誰
ビンゴ
Dad was totally engrossed in his work. His headphones keep him from hearing my voice. I have no choice. I'm gonna have to use brute force. I pull out Dowder's headphones from behind and shout into his ear.
誰
うわ
I wouldn't be surprised if Dowder shook the entire room as he jumped up in shock.
なんだよオカリンかよびっくりさせんなっつーの
さっきから声をかけていたのだ気づかないから仕方なくやった
今は後悔している
It sure didn't seem like he did.
それでなんかよ
It's that song.
僕忙しいから邪魔しないでほしいんだけど
そうか。
It's your favorite
お前
song.
にはお客なんだが、忙しいなら帰ってもらおう。
曲
Dowder peers past me towards the entrance.
悪いな、鈴葉。せっかく来てもらったのだが、ダルは今忙しい。
鈴葉たん
I'm shoved to the side as he walks towards her.
こんちは 忙しいんじゃないの？
いやいやいや、そんな。今ちょうど休憩しようと思ってたとこだお。
Why that little? He's completely talking out of his ass. And to make matters worse,
鈴葉たんこそよく来てくれたね。ささ入って入って。汚いとこで悪いけどさ。
he doesn't even call her Amanishi anymore. When did that happen?
あ、おかりん何やってんのさ、そんなところ。
何？
ほらほら、せっかく鈴葉たんが来てくれたんだから、お茶かなんか入れてよ。気が利かないな。
Without thinking, I grabbed number 6, this Sialum. Sialum? I don't know how to pronounce this word. Sialum saber before I can swing it out of my nose, Suzuha forcing a smile and signaling me with her hands. I just barely managed to restrain myself. Instead, I grabbed number 1, the bit particle cannon, and quietly shoot some infrared beams at him to calm my nerves. After returning or leaving the development room, I catch Daru approaching Suzuha, creepily rubbing his hands together.
それで、今日はどうしたん？あ、もしかしたら、急に僕に会いたくなったとか？
あはは、そんなわけないじゃん。
え？
Oh, it looks like the ball's rolling.
鈴葉たん、今、なんて？
だから、私が橋田至に会いたくなった。なんて、そんなことあるわけないって言ったんだってば。
Her unexpected words freeze Daru in place. Not a bad start. But the real battle begins here. Suzuha's expression distorts, almost as though she's suffering from intense stomach pains. Her heart must be in a great deal of pain, but this is just the beginning. From this point forward, there can be no mercy, no sympathy. If we're going to come out of this in one piece, she has to forget that Daru is her father. No matter how cruel that might sound.
鈴葉たん。
は？何が鈴葉たんよ。いい年こいて恥ずかしくないの？
鈴。
だいたい何その格好。室内だってのに帽子なんかかぶっちゃって。それおしゃれのつもり？
She's ripping on his style.
だったら残念。思いっきり逆効果だから。
Oh no. This is the new plan that I came up with. All it took was one hug from Suzuha to emasculate him. If we're gonna sever his feelings for Suzuha, then first we have to shatter his image of her. We need to crush him into the dirt. And that's when it came to me. What would be the best method of shattering his delusions? This is my answer to that question. Under my guidance, Suzuha will abuse and insult Daru mercilessly, almost like an American Marine instructor. If that doesn't shatter his illusions, nothing will. A masterful plan, if I do say so myself. My own brain trembles at the brilliance! But make no mistake about it, this is as heartless gets. Why, you ask? Well...
それにその服もそう。見るからにヨレヨレだし、なんか汚いのよね。考えてみれば、橋田至って毎日その服着てるけどさ、もしかして
so mean.
洗ってないんじゃない？うわー、そういえばなんか匂うかも。
Actually,
ちょっと嫌だ。臭い。
Actually, can we point this out for a second here? You wear the same thing every day, right? Don't they all wear the same thing every day almost? Hello, good morning. Or no, wait, yeah, it's good morning here. Good morning, real police dude. How are you? I was like, is it afternoon or is it morning? It's still morning here. So I'm good. I'm good. How about you? But yeah, like they wear the same thing like almost every day. They like even Amane has the same outfit, or Suzuha. She wears the same like tracksuit outfit like almost every day.
急にどうしたんだお？
あとそれ、そのダオーとかいうの何なの？それもしかして可愛いアピールでもしてるつもり？だったら残念だけど逆効果。はっきり言ってキモい。
The truly heartless part of this plan is that it forces Suzuha to hurl every horrible insult at her own father. If she was still a young girl at a rebellious age, she might have been fine with it, but for the present Suzuha, this is almost like torture. And she's not alone. This is torture for Daru too. Even if she doesn't actually believe what she's saying, it doesn't change the fact that Daru is being verbally abused by a girl he likes. This is as cruel can be. Nothing more, nothing less. Forgive me, Suzuha. Forgive me, Daru. This is all I can do for the both of you to protect your futures. And to protect my own future as a mad scientist. I swore I'd turn my heart to stone if it meant accomplishing these goals.
だいたいさ、普通女の人がいる前で平気でエッチなゲームとかやる？やらないよね、普通。そういうデリカシーのない人って最低だよね。ほんと、バカじゃないの？っていうか、そもそもエッチで変態っていう時点でもう最低最悪よね。人間終わってるっていうか。それになんだっけ？ああ、そうそう。
Sure.
スーパーハッカー？
Yeah.
いい大人になってスーパーハッカーとか言っちゃってる男の人って。
I like how you're schooling me on what time it is in BC. It's 11:20 a.m. in BC. Kittens, does that classify as morning? Sure. Any time before noon would be considered morning, no? I guess between like the hours of like 5 a.m. to noon is considered morning. And then before 5 a.m. I guess is like night. Even though technically a.m. implies morning to me, but I don't know. I have no idea like how to classify certain hours during the day. Every time is morning for me. Fine. It's morning somewhere in the world. It's morning somewhere in the world, so we're technically right. I expected this to be bad. But this is even more painful than I imagined. I'm not even on the receiving end and somehow it still hurts.
あんたってば、ノロマでグズでバカでスケベで、ほんとどうしようもない男よね。
But how are you, real police dude? You doing good?
少しは恥ずかしいと思わないの？
And, is it just me, or is Suzuha kind of getting into it? No, she's totally getting caught up in the heat of the moment.
何よ。文句があったら言ってみなさいよ。
That voice.
ほーら、どうしたの？言いなさい。言ってみなさい。言えないってことは、自分でも認めてるってことでしょ？違う？
僕は。
待って。
え？
口でごちゃごちゃ言う前に、さーと言いなさい。わかった？
さあ。
声が小さい。もっと大きい声で言え、このウジ虫。
さあ、言えさ。
This has gone too far. At this rate, he's going to be reduced to a puddle of goo. This is too much. I might have to put an end to this soon.
おい、鈴葉。
うるさいわね。今話しかけないでもらえる？
I'm doing just fine, but my medication is kicking the piss out of me. Oh, you're on meds? Are they like making you tired or something? Oh, that's a shame. Like, are these new? What kind of meds, if you don't mind my asking?
Hi!
Wait, did she just yell? She yelled at Okabe as well. Shut up.
うるさいわね。今話しかけないでもらえる？
Wow.
Hi!
Daru's standing at attention, reduced to a mere lump of flesh after being battered by a barrage of insults. I can't bring myself to listen anymore.
このバカ、アホ、マヌケ、人間のクズ、スケベ、変態!
She's saying this with a smile on her face. It might be time to throw in the towel, though I guess in this case it's more like a referee intervention. Before I can do anything, Suzuha finally reaches the end of her little performance. It's a miracle that Daru's even on his feet after suffering through that much abuse. He's kind of like a boxer that's gone the full 12 rounds. No, he's probably in even worse condition than that. On the other hand, Suzuha seems to have finally realized just how much she verbally abused her own father. She looks heartbroken and ready to cry at any moment, but she bites her lower lip and holds back the tears. But no matter what, this was for the best, Daru. This was for the best, Suzuha. You'll both be okay. Your futures are safe and sound. Daru opens his mouth to cry out in defeat. That'd be the fat lady singing, so to speak. At least that's what it was supposed to be. Wait, he got off on that?
な、鈴葉たん最高、マジたまんねっす。
Oh no. He totally got off on being dominated like that. And being insulted. Lol.
あの
He even said that he's turned on. Oh no. Oh no.
いやー、なんて見事な罵倒の数々。思わず僕ゾクゾクしちゃって、ほぼ行きかけました。
He's on the verge of busting a nut. I mean, I would be. Lol. Is that your type of girl? Is that your type of kink? It seems I underestimated him.
それにしても、最近僕が罵倒系にツボってるってよく知ってたよね。
Is he? Oh, he's into abusive characters right now.
あれ？もしかして僕の趣味とかいろいろ調べたとか？だったら嬉しすぐる。
They are ADHD meds. It's called Finance, and I wasn't able to get another dose for 4 days, and they made me completely exhausted to the point I couldn't even get out of bed. Oh no. So, are you saying that being on the medication is making you exhausted, or being without the medication, like after you've been on the meds and then now you can't get your dose, you're exhausted? Being off. Oh wow. That's pretty rough, dude. That sounds rough. And why can't you get your dosage? I guess they're just trying to figure it out or something? Like they're tweaking what works for you? This guy.
やっぱさ、可愛い子に罵倒されるっていうのは男に生まれたからには一度は経験しときたいっつうか、ある意味男の夢だよな、上皇。
Sorry that you're having to deal with med problems. Well, I hope that they eventually kind of get it right for you and find what works for you. I got my dose now, but I don't actually have a family doctor, so they were hesitant to give me any. Oh, wow. So that means, like, what? They're not... So this means you'll have to keep jumping through hoops to get this stuff? It almost sounds like you need to, like, I don't know, see an actual doctor and keep one so that you can get the kind of the help you need with tweaking your meds. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Or are you talking about the real police dude? Until I can find a family doctor, like, is it hard for you to like find one who is accepting new patients? Is that why?
でも実際やられてみたら見たで、癖になっちゃうかもしらんね、これ。
Wait, what? All men dream of— is this true, guys? All men dream of having a cute girl abuse them at least once. This guy is a true, genuine, bona fide perv. Yes. 100% true.
あ、そうそう。
At least once,
この
though,
バ
right?
カ、アホ、間抜け、人間のクズ、スケベ、変態ってのもう一回言ってくんね。
Is there a market for this kind of thing?
できればもっと幼い感じで言ってもらえるとなおよし。
I could do this.
とその前に、今テレコ用意するから待ってて。
Oh my god. A lot aren't accepting, but my mom is trying to get me with hers since I'm her son. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I wouldn't see why not. It's a family doctor. Or it's her family doctor, so I don't see why she couldn't see you. I guess it's like a different patient though, that's why. 100% true about all men. You guys want to be abused by a cute girl? Have insults hurled at her. She's all like, what do I do? Dado hurries off into the development room, searching for a camera. Who would have thought that our attempt to shatter Dado's image of Suzuha would end with the opposite happening? I turned my gaze to Suzuha.
さ。
She's barely able to squeeze that single word out before she actually starts to cry. Being a masochist isn't exactly uncommon. This is true. Today's plan was a complete and total failure. Instead of crushing Daru, I've done irreversible damage to Suzuha's heart. Everything she had to say to him ended up bouncing back at her. She crawls her way back downstairs, not unlike a zombie, retreating into the brown tube workshop. This is a perfect example of the boomerang effect. Considering how deep these cuts must be, I doubt she'll be on her feet again today. Suzuha was given a very clear look at just how perverted her own father is. I wouldn't be surprised if she's lost all faith in humanity at this point. Unfortunately, our current situation doesn't leave us with very much to mourn. Komima starts on the 15th. There's just no time left. Even if I have to do it alone, I had to figure out how to fix this.
それにしても、ダル君一生懸命だね。まあ、かなり張り切ってたからね。
Mairi, myself, and Kurisu are the only ones in the lab. Daru shut himself away in the development room as usual. Mairi's been working on a costume for Komima. As for Kurisu...
クリスティーナ、お前はここで何をしている？
何ってちょっと顔を出してみただけだけど。
今開発室はダルが占拠しているから、ここにいてもやることないだろうに。もしかして暇なのか？
誰が暇よ。私はあんたと違ってやることがたくさんあるの。
では寂しいのだな。まだ伝部に蒙古藩の残るクリスティーナは大方まんまのおっぱいが恋しいのだろう。
恋しくなんてないし、蒙古藩も残っとらんわ。
How many endings are in this game? There's pretty much one for each girl. So we've done Kurisu was the first one. Second one was Moeka. Third one we did was... What was it? Trying to like rack my brain. Which girls are there in this character? So Kurisu, Moeka. Ferris. We did Ferris. No, not Daru. Daru's not included in this. So those are the three I've done, and then now we're working on Suzuha's, and then the next one will be Luca, and then the sixth. Yeah, so there's 6 endings. Will be Mayuri. 6 different endings. 0 out of 10. What, you want to get with Daru?
ではなぜここに来るのだ？
Daru is your type.
それはマユリに会いに来たのよ。ね、マユリ。マユシーとね、クリスちゃんは仲良しなんだよね。
ねえ。
それにクリスちゃんは大事なラボメンの一人だから、好きな時にここに来てもいいのです。そういうこと。わかった？つうかそういうあんたこそずいぶん暇そうじゃない。それこそバイトでもすれば。
冗談ではない。俺ほど多忙な人間、日本中を探してもそういないはずだ。だ
ったらここで何してんの？
俺は
I'm about to speak when the development room curtains open.
ふう、疲れた。ちょっと休憩するよ。
It goes without saying that I'm here to speak to Daru. If possible, I would have preferred it just to be the two of us, but beggars can't be choosers.
ダルよ。少しばかり聞きたいことがあるんだが、いいか？
聞きたいこと？疲れてるから手短にしてくれる？
ああ、そう時間は取らせないから安心してくれ。
No more tricks, no more grand plans. Just like the art of war says, know your enemy and yourself, and you have nothing to fear in 100 battles. To start with, neither Suzuha nor I know exactly what Daru finds attractive about her. This whole thing started when she hugged him, but there's no way he'd be this attached just because of that. That was simply the catalyst. There might be a variety of other reasons why things got this bad. If we could figure that out, the solution to the problem might naturally come into view. At least, that's what I'm hoping. This is a full frontal assault. We've been too reliant on clever plans and tricks. Actually, Kurisu is my type, but hey, that's only opinion. Oh yeah, Kurisu is totally my type too. She's my waifu. None of those things mean much if we don't attack head on first. head on. Wait, was that commercial? It was like head on, apply to forehead. Or something like that. All these battles in history start and end with a full frontal assault. Apply directly to forehead. Head on. Wait, what is this?
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on.
Whenever I think of Japanese commercials, I think of Long Long Man. What's this one? Where's that?
余計な前置きは必要ない。
It's so good.
ズバリ聞こう。お前は鈴葉の
It's
ど
like
こ
they
が好きな
have
のだ
like a whole story. Dato isn't the only one surprised by my directness. Both Mairi and Kurisu are too.
どうしてそんなこと聞くん？
理由は2つ。
I hold up two fingers and thrust them in front of Dato's face.
俺はラボ内恋愛は別に禁止していない。しかし、後々何かあって、ラボ面同士で揉め事になっても困る。だから今のうちに状
That damn
況を把握しておこうというのが一つ。
Sabani.
もう一つは？
純粋に興味があるというのが二つ目だ。
Pure curiosity, you know. No tricks. Making up some detailed excuse would only complicate the matter. Sometimes simple is best.
でもそれ私もちょっと興味あるかも。マユシーも今までずっとフェリスちゃんって言ってたダルくんが急にすずさんもになったのは
It is kind of surprising why he suddenly changed his mind about that. I thought this would be more difficult with Kurisu and Mayuri around, but it looks like they might prove to be quite useful. Women can't help but want to talk romance. It's part of their nature. Wait, really? Even Daru won't be able to get out of this one.
なんだよみんなしてそんなに聞きたいん？
Sure.
マユシーは聞きたいです。
Yeah,
私も
so
聞かせてほしい
kitty.
わね。
What's up?
しゃあないな。
Wait, his voice
じゃ
sounds
あ
really
気
weird.
は進まないけどちょっとだけなら話してあげなくもないのだぜ。
Wait, do you talk about love, right? It's your nature. Apparently, according to this, that women want to talk about love. Sure. As usual, Dado's choice of words makes me unsure as to whether he's pretending to be tsundere or something else entirely. What's up, odd Micronesian? Toot-doo-doo.
まあ僕と
Is
し
he
て
gonna,
は
is he gonna
最
tell
初
us
は
why?
全然彼女に興味なかったんだよね。なんていうの？まあ、
She wasn't even on
ない
his
って
radar.
いうの？ほら僕って自分で言うのもなんだけど、どっちかっていうと一途な方だし、その頃僕にはフェイリスタンっていう心に決めた人がいたし、でも彼女の方が僕にメロメロだったみたいでさ、知らない間にフラグが立っちゃってたのさ。
What?
まあそれもこれも僕がモテちゃうのがいけないんだろうけどね。
そうなんだ。
Wait, that one's on me. That's what I get for being so popular with the ladies. So, he didn't have any interest in her, but then he mistook her for having the hots for him, so then he got into her? Is that what happened?
ってことはやっぱり彼女の方からアプローチしてきたってこと？
I guess so.
まあそういうことになるかな。
I'm surprised at just how much he's retconned the story in his head, but it seems like Mayuri and Kurisu are genuinely impressed.
やはりきっかけはあれか？鈴葉に抱きつかれたことか？
あれ、おかりなんで知ってんの？
ちょっとな。たまたま見てしまったのだ。
なんだ、嫌だな、見てたのかよ。まあでもそうなんだよな。たまたま僕がラボに来たら、鈴葉たんがいて、そんで普通に話してたんだけど、彼女ってばいきなり、僕にこう、抱きついてきちゃってさ。
I'm not interested in anybody. Oh, you like me? Well, I guess I like you too. I guess he never thought about it.
やっぱ僕の醸し出すフェロモンがそうさせてんのかな
Or he likes the fact that he thought she was attracted to him? Maybe? This is the story he's rolling with? I'd sooner believe that blue robot cats from the future exist.
あのさ、昔から運命の出会いとか赤い糸とか言うけどさ、僕信用してなかったんだよね。
Do you guys believe in destiny or the whole red string of fate thing?
だって全然科学的じゃないし。でもあの瞬間僕は思ったのさ。ああ、これは運命だって。
どう？
運命の出会いね。言ってみれば第六感ってところかしら。
まあ牧瀬氏は科学者だから信用しないのもわかるけど、実際に僕は感じたんだから、やっぱりそういうのってあると思うんだよね。
Maybe he was feeling a different connection. Her being his daughter and all.
私は別に否定してるわけじゃないわ。実際第六感だっていろんな科学的アプローチから研究されてる分野でもあるし。
How would you research
それ
this?
に確かにそういうものがあるっていう証明はされてないけど、ないっていう証明もされてないの。ということはどちらも可能性は五分五分ってことよ。それにね、運命の巡り合わせなんて本当にあったら素敵じゃない。
クリスちゃんは
No,
ロマンチ
Kurisu is a
ストだ
hopeless
ね。
romantic. I nearly called Kurisu a mainstream woman, lol, but I held myself back from calling her or Mairi out. None of this is important.
でもこればっかりは本当なんだお。鈴葉たんに抱きつかれた時、僕は雷に打たれたようなショックを受けたのさ。
Mainstream
あえ
woman.
て言うとしたらそう。前世で別れ別れになった恋人にでも巡り合ったような気分つうか、まるで他人のような気がしないっつうか。
So maybe on some like intuitive level, he felt a connection to her and mistook this connection for like a romantic love when it really was more like a parental love. So is mainstream woman bad? Apparently, according to this, their definition. Let's see. What do they say about the mainstream woman? Oh, they don't have the mainstream woman definition in here. No. Let's go with Diaju. Diaju. Where's that one? I don't know my letters. Do they have that in here? They don't even have that definition in here either. What? Okay. Just have to go with that. What even is that? Mainstream woman? I think they call mainstream woman like kind of like those who are like normies. These into hipster girls or something. Got a bunch of work done. That's good. They into hipster girls or something? No, the mainstream woman is like used in a derogatory way towards like normies, normie women, that sort of thing. That's not too far off the mark. She's in a total stranger. Suzuha's your daughter, you idiot.
それで
They can't really tell him this though.
は
Huh?
お前が鈴葉のことを意識するようになったきっかけは分かった。
Whoa. The Americanese.
で、今のお前は
Hey.
鈴葉のどこが好きなのだ？
そんなの全部に決まってるよ。
That's pretty, Daru answers my question instantly. Like the same way as calling someone a white girl? Sure. Or a basic bitch. There you go, basic bitch.
顔も髪型もスタイルも声も服装の趣味もそれからあの明るくて物おじしない性格も何もかも全部がいいんだお。
That was quite the mouthful.
ダルくんメロメロだね。
Oh.
そう、全部。
メロメロ。
彼女のことなら僕、何でも許せちゃうような気がするんだ。
Would you guys still love someone if they murdered someone if you were in love with them?
長所も欠点も何もかも全部受け入れた上で、それでも大切に思えるっつうか、無償の愛っつうか。
Dado breathes heavily through his nose. Comparatively, I can feel my heart growing colder and colder. If everything he said was true, I'd be more than happy to give Dado my blessings, but the sad reality is that these feelings of his are all delusions and assumptions born from a stupid misunderstanding. It's honestly sickening. I'm done with seeing Dado in such a pathetic state. I can stand to watch this farce no more. And so in the heat of the moment, I let my stream of consciousness just run out of my mouth.
ダルよ。
He's gonna let him have it.
それは不正愛というものだ。
は？
そうだ。お前のその感情は異性に対する愛情ではなく、娘に対して抱く愛情ではないかと俺は言っているんだ。
Why is this getting cut off? I'm not pushing a button.
そうだ。お前のその感情は異性に対する愛情ではなく、娘に対して抱く愛情ではないかと俺は言っているんだ。
Oh, it's just it is cut off. I immediately regret my choice of words, but it's too late now. Dado isn't gonna let this go. There's no walking this back.
何言っちゃってるんオカリン。なんで僕が鈴葉に不正愛とか感じちゃわなくちゃいけないんだお。
それはなんとなくそう思ったのだ。お前のそれは不正愛ではないのかとな。
なんとなくでそんなこと言わないでくれる？だいたいオカリンにだけはそういうこと言われたくないし。
何？それはどういうことだ？
だってそうでしょ？オカリンなんてさ、普段恋愛感情どころか人の気持ちとか全然考えてないじゃん。そういう人にその感情は違うとかちゃちゃ入れられるといい気持ちしないんだよね。
An eye for an eye, I guess. Dado's tone of voice gradually grows more angry and I can tell I'm not too far behind. Unfortunately, I can't stop myself from swinging back. I know. He's got a point.
何に起因するのかもわからずに、
Wait,
愛だ
who,
の
Dado?
恋だの言っているやつに言われたくはないな。
ちょっと岡部。
そもそもこの前からお前は自分の気持ちばかり語っているが、鈴葉の方がお前のことを好きだというその根底からして間違っているということになぜ気づかないのだ。
I mean, if I was Dado,
オカリンこそ何言ってんの？
I'd probably be
そ
mad
もそも
too.
鈴葉が僕にアプローチしてきたのに、間違ってるとか意味不すぎ。
アプローチだと？それはつい思わず抱きついただけで、別に特別な感情があって抱きついたわけじゃないだろ。
はあ？オカリン言ってることマジ意味わかんねえ。つうかさ、この前からそうなんだけど、なんでそうやっていちいち僕の気持ちに水を差すん？なんか僕に恨みでもあるわけ？
柱もやめなって。ねえ、二人ともやめようよ。
Mayuri and Kurisu come rushing between Dado and I. I feel sorry for the both of them, but there's no stopping me now. It's not like I'm enjoying this.
言っておくが、俺はお前のためを思って言ってやってるんだ。
どこが僕のためだっていうのさ。僕のためだって思うなら、そういうこと言わないっしょ、
Oh
普通。
no, they're having it out now. Dado suddenly grins, almost as if he's figured it all out.
ああ、そうか。はあはあ。
Jealous?
わかったお。なるほど、そういうことっすか。
何が分かったというのだ。
そんなこと言って、本当はオカリン自身が鈴葉たんのこと好きなんじゃね？
何？
Nani?
ああ、やっぱりその顔は図星っすか。
Naruhodo.
そういやオカリン前はバイト選手とか呼んでたくせに、いつの間にか鈴葉とか呼んでるし、おかしいと思ったんだよ
He
ね。
knows the name change.
ああ、そっすかそっすか。だからそうやっていちいちわけのわかんないこと言ってくるんですね。わかります。
What's wrong with him? What is he saying?
だったら最初からそう言えばいいっしょ。それを不正愛だのなんだの取ってつけたような理由つけて、それって卑怯じゃね？
And just like that, I'm totally losing it.
一体俺が誰のためにこんなことをしていると思ってるんだ。
オカリ
Mayuri calls out to me on the verge of tears, but even that isn't enough to stop us now.
俺はお前のためを思って言ってやってるんじゃないか。
なんなの？今度は逆ギレなの？しかも僕のためって。わけわかんないし。僕のためだって言うなら、ほっといてくんない？
もういい、わかった。うんざりだ。
I can't.
お前がそういうことを言うのなら、全部洗いざらい言ってやる。
Wait, hold on. What is he saying I can't to? That's...
いいか、よく聞け。鈴葉はな。
That's the one thing I can't afford to say.
鈴葉は。
But there's no stopping me.
あいつは未来からやってきた。お前の娘なのだぞ。
Uh-oh. Everyone goes quiet. The room is engulfed in a cold silence as if everything has just dropped dead. The ticking of the clock rings throughout the room. I said it. I really ended up saying it. I spilled Suzuha's secret. Now they all know who she is, that she's from the future, that she's Daru's daughter, all that classified info down the drain. And now everyone knows. She's your daughter from the future! How long has this silence been going? It feels like it's been an eternity. That's if they believe him. Kurisu, Mayuri, and Daru, they all look at me in shock. How can I blame them? How could Daru have known that the object of his affections is his own daughter from the future? I can think of nothing more shocking than that. Forgive me, Suzuha. I had no choice. I had no idea what punishment awaits you, but it has to be better than not existing. It's finally over.
マジありえんてぃ。
Daru breaks the silence, his voice showing little sign of shock or terror.
は？
He said it.
いや、ないって。それマジないわ、オカリン。オカリンが何とかして僕と鈴葉たんの仲を裂きたいってのは分かったけど、いくらなんでもその理由はないわ。ありえんてぃ。
He doesn't believe me? I was being completely serious.
違う。嘘じゃない。俺が言ったのは本当のことだ。
How is it possible for them to take him seriously, though? He's always being all chunibyo. Kurisu, not you too.
あんたがなんでそこまで橋田と天音さんの仲を壊したいのか知らないけど、さすがにその理由はないと私も思う。
きっとね、オカリンは疲れてるんだとマユシーは思うのです。
You too, Mayuri? Not a single person believes what I said?
違う。嘘ではない。俺は鈴葉は今から26年後の未来からやってきた人間で、しかもダルの娘で、だからお前が他人でないと感じたのも無理はない話なのだが、やはりそれは恋愛感情ではなく不正に近い愛情であって。
見損なったオカリン。
ダル？
つうかさ、そんなバレバレの嘘ついてまで僕らの邪魔したいん？
違う。だから俺はお前の娘のことを助けようと。
分かったお。もう十分に分かったから、もうそれ以上言わないでくんない？
ダル、分かってくれ。俺は。
だから分かったってば。
ダル。
Hey, hold on. Daru's response is cold, calm, and collected.
オカリンがさ、めちゃくちゃなこと言い出すこともあるけど、そういう汚い嘘をつく人間じゃないと思ってた。でもそれも僕の思い違いだったんだな。
だから違うと。
それ以上。オカリンがそれ以上同じようなことを言うつもりなら、さすがに僕もうこれ以上このラボで一緒にやっていけなくなるを。だから二度とその話はしないでくれ。
ダル。
Fugue of Ruin End. What? Oh, wait.
はい、これ。
That
ド
wasn't
ク
the
ターペ
ending,
ッパ
was
ーで
it?
よかったんだよね。
お
No, it's not the
すまない
ending.
な。
I don't know, I got some weird achievement that said it was ended. I opened the can and gulped it down. Yeah, I hope not. Wait, why is he choking on it?
ほら、そんなに無茶飲みするから。
Suzuha pats my back gently. After I finally settle back down, I go back to sipping on my Dr. P.
すまなかったな、鈴葉。
何が？
お前の来歴と出生のことを誰たちに喋ってしまった。
いいよ別に。だってみんな信じてなかったんでしょ。
まあな。
We're standing on Akiban Bridge, the one connecting UPX and Daibiru, and looking down at people as they come and go. I take a moment to think back on what happened after everything fell apart. Dada left while the atmosphere in the lab was still sour, and it wasn't long before Kurisu and Mayuri took their leave as well. None of them had anything to say to me. Now that I've had time to cool down, I can't exactly blame them for the way they've reacted. When Suzuha first admitted all this to me, I didn't believe it either. Nobody out there would believe a story like that, especially not in that situation.
岡部倫太郎はさ。
Suzuha suddenly speaks up.
岡部倫太郎はなんで私の言うことを信じてくれたの？
なぜって。お前が信じてくれと言ったんじゃないか。
それはそうだけどさ、普通信じないでしょ？
別に無条件で信じたわけではない。俺だって最初は疑ったではないか。
そういえばそうだったね。
We both continue to people watch.
でもさ、いくらラジカンの屋上にタイムマシンがあったからって、それも確たる証拠にはなってないわけでしょ？私があれに乗ってきたって証拠もなければ、あれが未来や過去へ行くって証拠もない。もしかしたら、私はたまたまあれを見つけただけで、それをタイムマシンだって嘘をついてただけかもしんない。それなのに、よく信じてくれたなって思って。
After hearing her summarize it like that, even I'm kind of surprised at how easily I trusted her.
確かに不思議なものだな。あの時はまだお前の話に対して半信半疑でしかなかった俺が、今はすっかり信じてしまっている。
どうして？
さあな。自分でもどうしてなのかさっぱりだ。
We both go silent again, watching people walk along the road. Could there be more people like Suzuha out there? Time travelers just walking around the city like it's no big deal? I start thinking about it.
今までありがとうね。岡部倫太郎。
Her voice was gentle.
鈴葉、どうしたいきなり。
ここから先は私一人でやるから。
It was just a prank, bro.
もういいよ。
お前一人でだと？何か案はあるのか？
I'm not really a time traveler.
それは
Can't believe you believe me.
今のところないけど、まあ考えてみるから大丈夫。
大丈夫だと？案もないのに大丈夫なわけがあるまい。だいたい小見間のこともろくに知らないお前にこの先一人で何ができるというのだ。
でもさ、ほらアトラクタフィールドがあるからきっと大丈夫だよ。もし今回の小見間で出会わなくても、いつかきっと父さんと母さんは出会えるはずだから、岡部倫太郎はもう。
ふざけるな！
After hearing my own voice echoing off the buildings, I realized just how loudly I yelled.
いいとはどういうことだ？確かにアトラクタフィールド理論をもってすれば、このまま放っておいてもダルと天音雪が出会い、お前が生まれる可能性は十二分にあるのかもしれん。
Yuki Amane? Yuki Amane? So Suzuha is her first name, and then Amane is her mom's maiden name. So it's a Yuki Amane, who is a cosplayer, and she runs into Daru at Komima this year, and that's how they met, and then that's how they, you know, start dating and stuff. Oh, it says right there, Daru and Amane Yuki will end up meeting. There's a decent chance that you'll be born.
だが、しかしそうでない可能性だってあるのだ。いいか、現象は確認されない限り、それが起こりうる可能性は常に五分だ。お前が生まれることになるか、それとも誕生することのない世界が来るかは、その時になってみないとわからない。しかし、その時が来てからでは遅いのだ。
Why am I getting so fired up over this? I guess my beef with Daru is so weighing heavily on my shoulders. I can tell that a part of me is trying to be calm and composed about this, but my words still spill out nonetheless.
いいか。だから二度と、もういいなどと言うな。
Oops, sorry.
弱音を吐くのはいい。吐きたければいくらでも吐け。俺が聞いてやる。だが、諦めるようなことだけは言うな。今度そんなことを言ったら、この俺がただじゃ済まさんからな。
What am I doing? This isn't like me at all. Only fools let their emotion speak for them. However, after I let it all out, I can feel relief start to set in. Suzuha sounds like she could vanish at any moment as she utters my name.
大体、そんな泣きそうな顔をしておいて、何が大丈夫だ。強がりを言うのも大概にしろ。嘘をつくのなら、せめてもう少し取り繕って、見破られないような嘘をつけ。バカ者。
A gentle, pleasant smell reaches my nose. I feel a warm, soft sensation on my shoulder. This is... Oh. The hug that got her in trouble in the first place.
何をするのだ。
ごめん。でも今は少しだけこうさせてくんないか。
I try to speak, but the damp sensation from where Suzuha's cheek is touching me makes me swallow my words. I try imagining it. Going 26 years into the past, departing on a lonely journey to a time where not a single person knows me. How would that feel? The cityscape, the culture, even the clothes that people are wearing. A world that I only know through videos and people talking about the past. No friends, no family, and even if there was, I could never reveal my identity to them. Nobody to rely on. I'd be all alone. She's usually so cheerful when she's around us, but I wonder how she really spends her days in this time period.
ねえ、オカリンおじさんはどうして私にそこまでしてくれるの？
Sub radio. That's right. It's an adorable, heart-wrenching moment. Full of drama. Tears. Yes, very cute. Suzuha asks, her face still pressed against my clothes. I wonder. To be honest, even I don't know why I'm getting so hot-blooded about all of this. However, if I had to name a reason... welcome back.
父さんの？
おう。最近はちょっと残念な感じだが、あれでもあいつは凄腕のスーパーハッカーで、俺のマイフェイバリットライトアームだ。その娘が困っているのなら、助けてやるのが俺の役目だ。
そっか。娘だからか。
Perhaps I'm just imagining it, but Suzuha seems even more downtrodden than before. I hear a familiar song ring out from the giant monitor on UPX. I don't know the artist or the song name, but I'm certain I've heard it before.
でもさ、もしかしたら、やっぱりそれも嘘かもしんないよ。
それもとは？
だから、私が橋田至の娘だってこと。
My being Hashida Itaru's daughter.
本当は全部嘘で、単に私が騙して喜んでるだけなのかもしれない。それでも、私のことを信じてくれ。
当然だ。
どうして？
Wait, was she supposed to have said this line?
だから、
Oh, she did.
私が橋田至の娘だってこと。
なぜならお前はラボメンだから。
ラボメン。
お前は大事なラボメンの一人だ。そのラボメンのお前がそこまで必死な顔して言うことだ。信じないわけにはいくまい。
大事な。
Her soft whispering voice brushes against my ears. Her chestnut-colored hair flutters in the wind, caressing my cheek. The tears that had wet my shoulder had dried up. The place where she's touching me feels hot. That's why I...
オカリンおじさ
んどうやらすっかり俺の術中にはまったようだな。天音鈴葉よ。
Suzuha looks at me dumbfounded.
そうだ。こう言っておけばお前は俺のことを全面的に信頼するようになる。それこそがこの俺、世界に混沌をもたらす狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法王院教魔の思惑。どうして俺がお前を助けたかだとそうだ、お前は大事なラボメンだから助けるのだ。どうだ、心が揺れただろ
Wait, is he pretending? Kind of, I guess. Maybe he's like putting on a face. Like putting on airs or something?
その様子だと感動に言葉も出ないようだな。これでこのミッションがうまくいった頃にはお前は俺に恩を感じてあのタイムマシンに乗せ、その原理と構造をそっくり俺に教えてもいいと思うようになるに違いない。どうだ、全ては俺の計算通りではないか。
Yeah, usually when he's laughing like this, it's kind of, I had to cut myself off. I could feel my emotions taking over. That was a close call. Hugs.
何がおかしいのだ。
オカリンおじさんってさ、素直じゃないよね。
何を言う。俺はいつだって裏表のない誠実な人間として幼き頃から有名なのだ。
He always says this. It's like some kind of persona. Yeah, it's like his Chunibyo persona, you know, sort of. To me, it feels like a way to protect himself.
しかし、
protect his real feelings.
俺の溢れるカリスマ性に魅了された人間が誕生したというわけだ。
Does it come out when he needs to ease the conversation? Yeah, of course. He kind of uses it sort of like to debuff any sort of serious feelings.
そうかもしれないね。
It seems like, you know. Ugh.
よし、悩むの終わり。オカリンおじさんのおかげで元気出たよ。
だからそのオカリンおじさんというのはやめろと前にも言っただろう。
オカリンおじさん。
ああ、そうだったそうだった。ごめんごめん、オカリン。
あ、貴様。
There are only 2 days left until Komima. It's do or die. It's do or die time. The next day. Daru's nowhere to be found. Not all that surprising considering it's only been a day since everything went down. I doubt he wants to see me right now. If I had to guess, I bet he's at home working. Oh, that duck was super adorable. The one that you posted of the duck that fell down in some freshly cut grass. It's kind of weird for someone who calls himself a super heka to dwell on the past, but Daru not being here is actually pretty convenient for us.
これが母さんの写真だよ。
She's gonna show us a picture. Suzuha holds up her cell phone. There's a photo of a woman with a dazzling smile on the screen. In her arms, she's holding a young child with an equally beaming smile, almost like the sun. This must be Suzuha when she was a kid. Unfortunately, Daru isn't in the photo. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about what Daru looks like as a proper adult.
それにしても、どうしてもっと早く見せておかなかったかな。
Wait, she was able to bring stuff with her from the future?
まさか親の写真を持ち歩いているとは思わんかったからな。
Yeah, I didn't either.
そっか。普通はあんまり持ち歩かないもんね。
I mean, sure they do. It was just a minute ago. Suzuha showed up at the labs, excitedly announcing that she had a photo of her mother. One can only imagine my surprise at finding out she'd just forgotten to show me the photos she had. Though I suppose I'm partially to blame for not ever asking if she had one in the first place. Oh, and tangentially related, apparently there's a rule that any data on your cell phone has to contain as little information regarding the future as possible.
まあいい。これで少しはお前の母親の情報を得ることができた。
Suzuha is
状
precious.
況的には随分進展したと言える。
Is she?
本当？なんとかなりそう？
それはわからんな。とにかくこれをもとにまずネットで情報を得よう。
If Amane Yuki's a cosplayer, there might be photos online. We could use that to track her down, or at least find some info on her. I used the afternoon to run through every cosplay image I can find in an attempt to locate Yuki's photos.
どうだった？
Suzuha excitedly asks me once we've met up again, but I slowly shake my head back and forth.
やっぱダメか。
I continue to look at cosplay sites until the evening, even looking into photos from past Komima events, but have zero luck. I even end up heading into Akihabara with a photo of Yuki in hand, going from cosplay shop to cosplay shop. If I were a cosplayer, I'd be a regular at these sorts of places. Unfortunately, I once again come up empty-handed. Now that I think about it, fads in genre come and go at a blistering pace? Blistering pace, so she might make her costumes to fit whatever's hot at the time. It's even possible that she has a friend who makes cosplay for her, like Maedi or something. There's no guarantee that she uses any of these stores.
母さんってば、そこそこ有名なコスプレイヤーだったって自慢げに言ってたんだけど、あれって見栄だったのかな？
さあな。もしかしたらコスプレ活動を始めてそう間もないのかもしれん。だとしたらまだそんなに有名でない可能性もある。もちろん見栄で嘘をついているという可能性もなくはないが、見た感じなかなかの美人でもあるし、俺たちとしては本人の段を信じたいところだな。
Beautiful equals popular. Suzuha looks at me with a knowing smile.
どうしたのだ？
美人？
何？
うちの母さん、美人だと思う？
I recall the photograph inside my mind.
まあ一般的にそう言ってもいい部類ではないか。
She's wasted
誰にももったいない。
I know.
そっかそっか。いやー、美人か。
Well, I had no doubt that beautiful equals popular. I see.
なんなのだ、その意味ありげない言い方は。
ただね、私よく母さんに似てるって言われるんだよね。
まあ誰には似ていないだろうからな。
I was gonna say something, but it would be too negative, probably. For a moment, I imagined Daru with his hair in braids. Oh. He almost puked. That was a mistake.
それで
He might look like a Viking. As Judge Judy says, beauty fades, but dumb is forever. Lale. Good old Judge Judy.
わかんないかな。岡部倫太郎は
Judge
母
Judy's
さん
your
が美人だって思うんでし
spiritual
ょ？
animal.
その美人な母さんに似てるってことは
Suzuha has a huge smile on her face.
10年早いな。
Lol.
何を？
調子に乗るな。お前のような小娘が美人と呼ばれようなどと
She's like
10年早いのだ。
she's like 18 though here.
10年もしたら岡部倫太郎なんか50過ぎのおっちゃんじゃん。
バカ者。2036年を起点に考えるんじゃない。
ふんだ。
What if I'm dumb and ugly, Sanj? You have no hope. You have no hope of ever being popular. Does that mean Maedi is immortal? Like, what do you mean? Dumb is forever? No, Maedi is not dumb. She's just simple. She's a simple girl, okay? Good afternoon, Punch. Good afternoon, Orca. Okay. Afternoon, how are you? What's she getting so angry over? And anyway, now's not the time for petty squabbles. Simple. She's very intuitive, though. Or empathetic and intuitive.
何見つけた？
あ、いや、よく見たら全然違った。
なんだ。
With no other options left to me, I ended up going back to my search on the internet. Sadly, my results are less than stellar.
そっちはどうだ？やはり見つからないか？
Hold on. Why couldn't they just tell Suzuha to tell Daru that she wants to go to Komima and ask him to take her to Komima? Well, wow, like why didn't they just do that?
ダメ。
Suzuha was looking through Mayuri's cosplay magazines but had no luck. We've got nothing to show for our hard work. At this point, it's probably useless to keep the search going. We only have a day left until Komima. After tomorrow, that's it. The event starts. Our best bet now is to focus on getting Daru there, rather than trying to locate Amane Yuki. But after yesterday, that's not going to be easy. No matter how hard I rack my brain, I can't come up with a scenario in which he'd go to Komima if I invited him. But what if Suzuha invited him instead? Oh, look, I came up with this idea already. Needless to say, we already gave that a shot. Oh no. However, his answer was no. I figured he'd probably be incapable of saying no to a request from Suzuha, but apparently he's really focused on his work. He's probably thinking that it's okay to miss out on some fun now because eventually his hard work will bear fruit further down the line. But we can't let things continue as is. We have to get Daru to Komima no matter what. And there's another problem on top of all that.
ダルにいかに運命を感じさせるかだ。
運命？
Suzuha or Kurisu, although I already know your answer. Wait, are you asking to choose between those two? Kurisu hands
ただ合
down.
わせるだけでは少々心もたない。
Kurisu's the hottest waifu ever, what I wouldn't do to her.
念に
Exactly.
は念を入れて、小見間における天音雪の出会いがダルにとってお前との一見よりもより運命的。シュタインズゲートの選択だと印象づける必要があ
I
る。
don't know. I kind of like Suzuha too. Yeah, I like Suzuha as well. She's got a cool personality too, and she's like she's got like martial arts moves and stuff like that. And she's like strong and buff. That's a tough one for me, Orca. Oh, it's a toss-up between Suzuha and Kurisu? I think she was the first ever character I saw on your Steins Gate streams. Suzuha?
要するに母さんが運命の人じゃないかって印象操作するってこと？
その通りだ。ただ抱きつかれたくらいで運命的だと感じたやつのこと、そう思い込ませればきっとユキを本当の運命の相手だと信じ込むだろ
う。なるほどね。でもコミマまであと1日でそんなことができるのかな？
Sorry. I'm just chugging some tea. Suzuha's expression darkens. Ever since last night, she's been trying her best to keep her uneasiness from surfacing, but for just a moment, her true feelings creep out. I don't blame her. I pretend that I didn't see it.
オカリンこんばんは。元気だった？
Free check my bottle, Rodin. I don't even have water with me. Wait, what was that? Mayuri enters the lab 120% more cheerful than usual. She's probably still thinking about the incident yesterday. I don't want her to have to worry about things, so I respond as normally as possible.
う。マユリか。今日はバイトの帰りか？
違うよ。まゆしは今からふぶきちゃんと楓ちゃんにコミマ用の衣装を渡しに行かないといけないのです。
At the edge of the room, I see big paper bags with costumes in them. She probably made them when I wasn't around.
そうか。
What is
もう暗いから
this?
な。気をつけていくのだぞ。
What's up, Yakuze? Yakuze? How you doing, man? Did you finish RE8? I was waiting for you to stream it so I could laugh at you. I beat RE Village like 4 out of 5 times. It wasn't scary, I didn't scream. Aw, that's not as fun then. It's not as fun. You were like screaming like a girl in RE7, was it? It's a fun open. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop you right there. No spoilers. I do plan on playing that eventually. I have been avoiding this game So I haven't seen anything. I haven't watched any trailers. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, RE7 was scarier. That's actually almost kind of disappointing to hear. If for you, RE8 was not scary at all compared to 7. Spoilers, spoilers, bam! No! Don't make me ban you guys. Don't make me ban you guys! I'll ban everyone here if I have to. I will ban everybody. No trailer. No, I haven't actually watched anything on the RE8. So I don't know anything. And like people have been posting memes. I've just not been looking at them. I've like not looked at anything. So it'll be like, all I know so far about RE8 is that it's like RE7 and it continues the storyline from it, and that there's some big busty titty waifu in it or something. I don't know. I haven't even looked that closely at this character. I've heard mixed reviews on which was scarier. Oh. RE7 was fun. Imagine getting nuked at a chat because Yakuza tells a minor spoiler. It wasn't a spoiler. Well, no, I was stopping you right there. I'm like, I don't know anything about this game. Nothing. I don't want to know anything. All you need to know, you practically know the game. What, the big titty waifu in it? Oh, I wasn't getting any more past that. I know. I guess I was just like preempting you. Preempting in case you were ready to like hash on certain details about it. Because some people are like, you know, like, oh, this game has like this and this and this in it. And I'm like, no, don't tell me, that's spoiling it. And they're like, that's not a spoiler. I'm like, it is to me. RE Village looks like very decent from what I've seen. That's all I have to say. Okay. Alright then. My gun was ready. Sup, Mr. Bomb. Another wild mod shows up. Oh no, wait, what's that Pokemon saying? Like a wild Mr. Bomb appears. Banhammer was effective. I don't know. Why are you so cute? And hello, Mr. Bomb. How you doing, man? Doo-doo-doo. She tries to say it back to her. She tried to say it back to her. I gotta get that soundbite. Hold on. I keep doing this, but I never go back and actually do this. I'm gonna replace the toot-toot with this one. And then people would be like, what was that? That was the Suzuha, like, special editions toot-toot. That's what. Mayuri happily trots over to Suzuha. She peeks at the magazine she's holding. Well, I am at work, but lurking. And hi, okay. He threatens with a gun, but someone raids. He immediately falls asleep and does it as so. It's okay. Like I said, none of my mods do really very much when they're needed. That's okay. I like how she makes costumes for nobody in particular. She just makes the costume and hopes that she can find someone to put it on. Mayuri looks at Suzuha from top to bottom. Pittari.
でも私はあさってはちょっといろいろとね、岡部倫太郎
Cosplay, huh?
そうだな。
This
や
is
はりその手
this
し
is
か
their
あるまい。
last option to lure Daru to Komima through cosplay. The power of cosplay.
あのさ、ねえ、聞いてる？
It's gonna be good.
マユリ、お前に頼みたいことがあるのだが。
頼みたいこと？聞いたらすずさんコスしてくれるかな？いや、だから私はそういうのはちょっと。
ああ、きっとやってくれるに違いない。
I just do what I can. It's fine.
ちょっと
I know you do.
岡部倫太郎、いきなり何言ってんのよ。
Wait, what is she saying? Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
それでマユシーは何をしたらいいのかな？
Do what
実
last
は
week.
次に言うものを用意してほしいのだ。
Mr. Bob's like, I initiated a command last week. That was my weekly duty. That was my one thing I do per week. I'm done. I'm not even getting paid for this. I know you do your best. Yeah. Better than other one, right? That's not. He's not even a mod. His name is Mod. I put my mouth up to my Yudi's ear and whisper what I need.
どうだ？できるか？
いいよ。明日の夕方までに用意すればいいんだね。
おう、頼んだ。
すずさんがマユシーの作った衣装でコスしてくれるならお安いご用だよ。
What is a small price to pay?
だから私は。いけない。ふぶきちゃんと楓ちゃんとの約束遅れちゃうよ。それじゃあ明日の夕方持ってくるからね。
To be honest, all I ever done as a mod on other streams is ban the word milk and then unban it again and check the ban log to see who the streamer has had beef with. Interesting. Well, it's interesting as a mod. You can see like all the timeouts and or you can see like everyone's bans and timeouts and stuff. How many messages they've done, etc. Milk, lemonade. In the back, it's where chocolate's made. Something like that. I don't know why that... I always hit the trigger button by accident. Mayuri hurriedly grabs the paper bags from the corner of the room, then cheerfully rushes out of the lab.
ちょっと岡部倫太郎。私コスプレとか無理なんだけど。
Yeah, the picture of Kurisu.
お前にはオタクとレイヤーというこれ以上ないくらいに濃厚なエリートの血が流れているのだ。
It's like the best picture of her. I didn't know where the picture came from. Because we've seen this picture in the linear bound pentagram game. And it turns out it came from this game. So it comes from the Kurisu storyline in this game. So it makes me think that this game was supposed to come out, or you're supposed to play this game before linear bound pentagram? Who knows? Why do I keep hitting it? Good. Oh, he's taking his cell phone out. Putting Suzuha's grumbling aside, I take my cell phone out of my pocket.
さて、あとは
I select the appropriate name from my phone's contact list and press the call button. The phone rings several times and then finally connects.
何よ。
何よとはご挨拶だな、助手のくせに。
だから私はあんたの助手になった覚えはないと何度も言ったろうが。
そんなことは今はどうでもいい。細かいことをいちいち気にするな。
どうでもってあんたがいらんこと言うからでしょ。
それよりもお前に一つ聞きたいことがあって電話したのだ。
Sweet pea Kurisu.
私に聞きたいこと？
お前コスプレしてみるつもりはないか？
Cuts it off right there. Are we gonna see Kurisu cosplay? The next night, I'm waiting in front of the lab for a certain someone to arrive. Operation, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Syofen? Cliffhanger has entered its final stage. This is it, the last piece of the puzzle.
来てくれるかな。
大丈夫。奴は来る。
I replied with the voice coming from behind me inside the brown tube workshop.
それよりもお前は顔を出すなよ。あとは俺に任せておけばいい。
あのさ、考えてみたら岡部倫太郎って年齢的には私と同じ年なんだよね。その割には態度大きくない？
それは仕方あるまい。俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティストだからな。
それ理由になってないよ。
静かに。来たぞ。
I can feel her presence practically disappear. As she vanishes, I see a massive frame come into view from out of the twilight.
あれオカリン、もしかしてわざわざそんなところで待ってたん？
At least in German. Yeah, but I don't know if it's a German word. And different languages will pronounce differently. So, but I don't know. I have no familiarity with it whatsoever in any languages, so.
ああ。今日はお前に詫びなければならないからな。
So it's like,
その意思表示だ。
Safan? Safan? I don't even know how to type that character. And that combination of the S and the J. Safan? Safan? I had no idea. He said it before, like Okabe, but he's of course saying it with an accent too, like a Japanese accent, so I'm not sure. But even Nordics pronounce it the same, so I don't know. I have no idea. I turn and face Dado as he walks straight up to me. Then, I bow deeply.
おとといは悪かった。あんなことを言うなんて。俺がどうかしていた。
Like you pronounce E with 2 dots on top from... You remember? I don't know. I don't remember this.
まあ、そんな頭下げなくてもいいって。電話でも言ったけど、あれは僕も悪かったって思ってるんだからさ。
I'm moving past this, like trying to pronounce it. I'll look it up if I really want to pronounce it, but I'm not even gonna attempt it.
だからもうそういうのなし。全部流させてください。お願いします。
いや、こっちこそわざわざここまで来てもらったんだ。電話で話したように飯ぐらいはおごらせてくれ。
まあ、オカリンがどうしてもって言うならいいけどさ。
Today around noon, I called Daru. At first, perhaps due to what happened the other day, he didn't answer. I didn't give up though, and after several minutes of calls, I managed to get him on the phone. That's when I apologized to him as best as I could. Daru's attitude toward the whole thing almost caused me to lose my cool several times, but Suzuha managed to keep me calm. Daru said he was so busy with work, but I persuaded him to meet with me so I could at least buy him a meal. That brings us to the present. This all worked out as well as it has because Daru is very easy to read. I'm an observant person, so I have a good handle on when Daru tends to get hungry.
で、どこに行くん？
そうだな。ダルは何か食べたいものは今日は俺のお詫びも兼ねているのだから、できるだけお前の希望に添える形にしたい。
じゃあそうだな。僕はキッチン二郎のメンチカツで。
Thank goodness. I was afraid of him saying he wanted to eat at Maru 4 or something. At least Daru hasn't completely lost his mind.
わかった。では二郎に行くとしよ
う。1, 2, 3, 4, go!
Perhaps due to his own hunger, Daru is in high spirits. He sings his bizarre song as we start walking in the direction of Kitchen Jiro.
やはりキッチン二郎はメンチカツ定食に限るな。
ハゲドウ。
After finishing our meal, the two of us are walking side by side through an alley at night. Compared to my full stomach, the less said about the current state of my wallet, the better. Although, I guess now's not the time to worry about the little things. After coming this far, I can only pray that things go well.
もしそこの人
オカリン呼んだ。
いや、呼んだのは俺じゃないぞ。
Oh, and I checked. There literally is no sound, and English speaker will articulate which sounds like DJ in Albanian. Apparently is tricky for quite a few. Probably. If it's not being used in English, then I don't know. It'd probably be difficult to approximate the sound.
もしそこを行く大きな人と白衣を着たおかしな人。
What is this? This is Chris? Look, she's all like into it and everything. A strange fortune teller on the side of the road motions at us. Totally not Kurisu. You know she's into it. You know she's totally into this. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. You guys can enjoy this image of Kurisu. Hi, I'm back. I'm sure she's playing with the boys in dirt even at this age. 17. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Getting assaulted from underneath and up top. Why are all these from Horizon Zero Dawn? 60s. Not that I have very many quotes anyways. Is you okay? Wait. Oh, because he was mesmerized. He was mesmerized by her eyes. Why does the emote fit her face? This image of her is actually scaring me right now. Why? What is even this emote? It's a movie one. Horizon Zero Dawn produced the naughtiest quotes thus far? Really? I wouldn't think so. A strange fortune teller on the side of the road motions at us. I want to run into a strange fortune teller on the side of a road. A veil covers her face or her head completely, making it impossible to see her face. Like, I want like a fortune teller that looks like this on the side of the road. I would totally buy a reading.
No, あれって僕らのことかな?
そう。そこを行くあなたたちのことを言っているのです。どうですか?
That's how you wake up with one kidney less.
ふむ。どうやら
You only
俺
need
たちの
one.
ことを言っているようだな。
I got a strange prostitute waving me.
まあいいや、行こうぜ。
Just saying. Hello.
おいちょ、おま。
Does she look like
待て、
this?
誰
Does she look like that? Daru attempts to just walk off, but I managed to stop him.
何オカリン?
Sorry, mate. I'm
僕早く
opening
戻っ
up
て
a
バイ
juice
トしなきゃ
box.
ならないんだけどさ。
あ、いや、この占い師の人がせっかくこう言ってるんだ。少し見てもらうというのはどうだ?
She's actually some tea.
そうだ。何のために人がこんなところで10分以上も待ってたと思うんだ。
Hello.
ん?
Waiting for
なあオカリ
you?
ン。
どうした?
なんかこの占い師ずいぶん慣れ慣れしくね?
そんなことはない。
Buddy,
全
buddy.
然見たこともないような人だ。な?
Nah.
ええ、もちろんですとも。
そんなことよりどうだ? せっかくだし、見てもらっては。
How rude. Don't call your servicers strange, especially after using their
無料
services.
で見てあげ
Well,
てもよくてよ。
お嬢様来たこれってやっぱおかしくね?
細かいことは気にするな。ほら、見てもらうならここに。
僕はいいよ。占いとか信じない方だし、見てもらいたかったらオカリン見てもらいなよ。あれ? つうかオカリン、前に占いなんか信じるやつがバカだって言ってなかったっけ?
そうか? そんなこと言った覚えはないが。
思い出した。絶対言ってたって。学校で流行ってるって占いの話をマユシとルカシが話してる時に空気も読まずにさ。
wait, what? Are all idiots?
オカリンもやってみないかって誘ったルカシなんか散々に言わ
Oh
れて泣きそうになってたじゃん。
no, no. So, yeah, maybe something like that has happened once.
その時はそう思っていたが、
Then me
今
need
は
to
考
bring
え
up
が
the
変わったの
phone.
だ。それにあれだ。ここの占いはよく当たることで評判だとマユリが言っていた。
それマジっすか?
What service? No, she looked like trouble. No. I felt like a victim. That you were being singled out. I mean, her clientele probably is any dude on the street that she can wave down.
そこの
I
悪
don't
意のあ
think
な
it
た。
was. I don't think it was personal. It was just. It's just all part of the business. The fortune teller suddenly shouts at me.
見たところ、あなた少しおかしな言動が過ぎるよ
BRB.
うですね。
Okay.
その言動で最近もそちらの方と一悶着あったのではないですか?
Alrighty, man.
おろ
Gotta
ろ。
brush some teeth.
そのまま周囲に迷惑をかけていてはいずれ友人をなくしますよ。特にそう 海外帰りの人は大切にした方が良いでしょう。
なあ、
You should
海
treat
外
her
帰りって
better.
もしかして牧瀬氏のことじゃね？
そうだな。
へえ、すげえ。そういう言葉でわかるん？
私にかかれば全てお見通しです。どうです？あなたも。あなた、近々恋愛に関して大きな転機を迎えるようですね。
え、恋愛？マジで？
ええ、どれどれ。
The fortune teller awkwardly places her hand over the crystal ball.
これは
何？
She did not say
なんか
Great
良くないこ
Scott.
とでも出たとか？
2、3日の間に
It's a weird
運命の出会いがあると出ています。場
choice.
所は海の近く、大きな建物、三角形。
海の近くで三角形って言うと、もしかしてコミマかな？
萌え萌えキュン。
Muy cute.
は？
それがキーワードです。運命の相手と出会ったあなたの口からは必ずやその言葉が出るでしょう。いいですか？萌え萌えキュンです。わかる？
萌え萌えキュン。
Even Kurisu says it.
なんで私がこんなことしなきゃなんないんだ。
After walking down to the main street, I went back and found Kurisu grumbling to herself. Why isn't she in her gypsy outfit? Certainly nobody realized it, but the fortune teller from earlier was actually Kurisu. I had her cosplay.
何を言う。昨日頼んだ時は随分とノリノリだったじゃないか。
何が昨日頼んだ時だ。あんたはただコスプレしたくはないかって言っただけだろうが。それをいざ着てみれば顔を隠した占い師とか話が違うにも程があるだろう。
ほう、その口調だとコスプレすること自体は楽しみにしていたということか。
冗談じゃない。なんで私が喜んでコスプレなんかしなきゃならないのよ。
She's blushing. So she says, but when she arrived at the lab this evening, she seemed rather giddy. I won't press her too hard, though. She was a big help today.
しかしクリスティーナよ、よく協力してくれる気になったな。
Considering her attitude toward me the other day, even.
もしかして俺の言うことを信じる気になったか？
あんたの言うことって天音さんが橋田の娘とかいうあれ？まさか冗談でしょ？あんなの信じられるわけないじゃない。
だったらなぜ？
それはあれだけ必死だったってことは何か理由があるのかもしれないって後になって思っ
It's
たの。
going good. How's your day, Omni? Thank you for asking.
だいたいさ、
Kurisu.
考えてもみたらあんたって色恋沙汰であんなに必死になるような男じゃないしね。
それは褒めているのか、それとも。
さあね、どっちかしら。
For a fleeting moment, it looks like Kurisu flashes me a sincere smile. Maybe it's just my imagination playing tricks on me.
それにしてもなんだ。
Oh, thanks for the SO, Mr. Bam. Yes, go follow Omni. He does some cool things. Teeth clean, good. Gotta keep those cavities at bay. Alright.
ああ、問題ない。むしろあれでなければならんのだ。
Going well. That's good. Kurisu's expression suggests that she still doesn't understand what any of this is about. I don't blame her, but it's not like she'd be any better informed if I gave her the whole story.
では、今日はすまなかった
Mr.
な。
Pillows overcompensating because I claimed that he wasn't doing
俺の
anything.
頭脳で補うことになるだろう。
Nobody.
おい、この服はどうすんのよ。
To be fair, nobody does anything. None of my mods do anything. Mr. I was almost gonna call him Mr. Pillow. Mr. Bomb is probably the only mod who's actually done the most so far.
今日の記念にくれてやる。それを着て一人思う存分コスチュームプレイにふけるがいい。
Costume
い
play.
らんわ。
She's such a cute tsundere. With everything they're having wrapped up, I meet up with Suzuha.
どうだブツはちゃんと受け取ったか
そっちは
Mr. Pillow does more than enough just by being as cute as he is. Yes.
こちらも上
And
々
just
だ
by being here.
そっかうまくいくかな
I appreciate you all just for being here.
ああ大丈夫だ
And letting me selfishly play games like these. At the end of the day, it's no more than wishful thinking on my part. I recall my exchange with Daru right before we parted ways. Aw.
いやー
I know
2、3日中に
I
運
know
命
that
の
these
出会い
are
か
selfish
楽しみじゃ
games.
ないか
え何言っちゃってるのかりんあんなの信
So,
じてる
so thank you guys.
何いやだってよく当たるという話だぞ現に
いやい
Oops, I cut him
や
off.
だって萌え萌えキュンとかさどう考えてもおかしいっしょ
Yeah, but it's kind of hard for people to follow these stories, honestly. They're so long and it's, like visual novels are really not popular games to stream. I don't think.
いやしかしだな
ま僕には
They
鈴葉
they
たん
have
が
a
いる
very
し
very
あんなの
low
関係ないよ
viewer/followership. Unless you were a big strummer.
どうしたの
いやそれより明日は早いぞしっかりと寝ておくのだわかったな
うん
Wait, so are you saying that the Steins Gate is like your most favoriteest game that I've streamed out of all the games I've ever played? Another sound added to Lintaro's weird grunts. Grunts, you mean?
うん
Wait, where did he grunt?
うーんうーんうーん
Sounds almost really lewd.
うーん
Will the goddess of fate smile upon us, or will she turn her back to our struggle? The hour of judgment is close at hand. The time is nigh! For what? I'm not sure.
これ
For their plan, I guess. It always sounds like he's cooming.
こんなにいっぱい人が来んの
Do you, girl, do you not know what it is like being at a Japanese convention like Komima? These things are the worst. These things are the worst in terms of like lines and stuff and crowdedness. Suzuha's first words upon arriving at the International Exhibit Center doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Everyone reacts that way their first time. Bring a pee-pee bag. Yep. Be prepared. A few on those lines. Yep. It's either you have a pee-pee bag or you have a friend. Or an adult
今年
diaper.
も人がたくさんだね
何せこの3日間で世界中から
Otakuist.
オタクというオタクが集まるオタクによるオタクのための祭典だからな
Otakuist amongst otakus. By the way, I don't know which stream is my absolute favorite. I like many. Okay. That just sounds like garbage. No, just kidding. Comic Giga Market, known more commonly as Komima, is held twice a year for 3 days each, one during the summer and one during winter. This is actually based on a real like comic market or convention in Japan. Apparently, the summer event alone sees more than 500,000 visitors. I think it's called Komifest. Komifest. Not you garbage, not me, you. What?
これじゃあ母さんがいても見つけ出すなんて不可能だよ
案ずるなここにはコスプレ広場というものがあってレイヤーはそこに集うことになっている
Does SJK stand for joking or just kidding? Oh, you mean JK. I don't know. Just kidding? I think it's supposed to stand for just kidding. Because it's the first letters. I
そうな
mean,
の
they both have
そこにいれ
the
ば
same
会えるって
meaning,
こと
so sure. Either one. Either one works.
ああ、そういうことだ。
That being said, if she's part of a dungeon circle or working as a cosplayer for a company store, that might not be the case. I keep this to myself. Wait, oh, if we can find her. Oh, okay. So she could be cosplaying, but not be at the cosplayer square.
ねえねえ、もしかしてすずさんのお母さんって。まあ、そうかな。いいな。うちのお母さんもコスプレしないかな。それっていいのかな。だってそしたらマユシーが衣装作ってあげられるんだよ。でも前に一度お母さんに言ってみたら断られちゃったのです。
You actually asked? Normally people have to queue up in the general admissions line to get into Komima. But with the crowds being as bad as they are, we wouldn't be able to get in until afternoon, resulting in us potentially missing our chance to meet Amane Yuki. So we had Mairi ask someone she knows to procure exhibitor tickets for us. Problem solved. Wait, hold up. So they were able to get exhibitor tickets? Usually these tickets are only given to actual exhibitors, but considering the situation, I'm hoping they look the other way. Tisk. So they're jumping the line by using exhibitor privileges. Here it is, the holy grounds in which cosplayers show off their craft to the world. This is the Cosplay Square. Tisk, more like... Upon hearing a familiar voice from behind, I turn around. Standing there is... it's Amane Yuki... Or no, Suzuha. Are we gonna get the pan down and up? No? That is quite the cosplay. I freeze up the moment I see her. Is this really Suzuha? Oh, we get to pan up and down. Pan up and down. Yeah. I like the what's it, asymmetrical bow tie. It's literally a bow tie. It's cute. This is cute. But what's with the belt thing? With the flappy heart things. I thought those were pockets, but I'm like, wait, they're just like panels with hearts cut out of them. It's all pure decoration.
なんかこういうの初めてだけど、照れるもんだね。
She's wearing an extremely frilly outfit with a checkered pattern on it, a far cry from the activewear she normally has on.
どうかな今人気の格闘ゲーム、ファントムブレイカーのメイちゃんのコスだよ。実は前にすずさんに似合うんじゃないかと思って途中まで作ってたのです。ほらほら、すずさんさっき言ったやつ。うん。キャンディー、力を貸して。なんてね、どうかな、似合うかな。
He's like speechless. It's that good.
まさしく孫にも衣装だな。
ちょっと何それ、せっかく思い切ったんだからちょっとくらい褒めてくれてもいいじゃん。
You also have to have the body to pull it off. He's being shy.
そうなの？
バカを言うな。
キャンディー、力を貸して。
I swear, I'm not. I shouldn't be.
そんなことより、誰からの返事は
？Suzuha quietly shakes her head. Last night and this morning, Suzuha emailed Daru to tell him that starting today, she'd be cosplaying at Komima. Is it crunch time at work, or is he just pretending to not have read the emails? Either way, he hasn't replied.
写真撮ってもいいですか？
すずさん、写真いいかって。 そうだよ。みんなすずさん撮りたいって。
Thighs highs. Well, she definitely does.
うわ、いつの間にかいっぱい人が集まってる。
Why do I feel so sorry for Mayuri all of a sudden? Why? She doesn't enjoy the attention on her, but she enjoys seeing her like creations. There's lots of people like that. I don't know why the sadness just grabbed me. There's another character like that, exactly like her too. She prefers to make costumes, although I think she cosplays herself as well. And what is that series called with the otakus in the college club, university club? No, I mean I just imagined her growing old and being happy dumb, and I felt sad. Okay. Isn't that a nice thing though, that she's growing old and maintaining her same personality? While we were talking, a large number of camera-equipped men had gathered around her. Well, you don't need to be sad. She's a fictional character. She's not real. Okay. It got me melancholic. Okay. Such a romantic you. Suzuha gives me a concerned look. That's okay. Sometimes I'm a romantic.
でも、
あとは俺に任せて取られてくるがいい。
うん。
それじゃあポーズお願いします。
ポーズ？すずさん、さっき見せたイラストと同じポーズを取ればいいのです。さっきのってこうかな。
あ、それでセリフください。
とっておきの大変身いくぴゃーん。
She sounds so sure.
声までメイタにそっくりだ。もう一回言って。
Oh god, these guys.
とっておきの大変身いくぴゃーん。
It doesn't look like she's going anywhere for the time being, but there's no point in getting my getting wrapped up in this too. See it again. No. These are all like simps all over her. But geez, I never expected a line like this. She really is a natural born cosplayer. Sub Darth. How you doing, man? I might not have seen this coming, but that makes little difference. I leave my idea to take care of Suzuha and focus my attention on figuring it out, if Yuki is here or not. Will we be able to matchmake them? My legs feel heavy as we walk back to the station. At the end, Amane Yuki was nowhere to be found. I'm not sure if we simply missed her or she never showed up at all. Daru didn't come either. Aw, he didn't come. I wonder what he was busy with.
やっぱ最初はドキドキしたけど、慣れてくると楽しかったかな。
It was her debut as a cosplayer.
でしょ。今回は急だったから衣装一つしか作ってないけど、冬コミにはたくさん作るから、そしたら毎日違うコスプレできてもっと楽しいよ。冬か。そうだね。うん。楽しみにしてるよ。
Looking forward to it, huh? On our way back, Mayuri tells us she has some shopping she needs to do, so we part ways. Suzuha and I find ourselves back here.
初めてのコミマは楽しかったか？
あ、ごめん。楽しんでられる立場じゃないんだよね。
Clearly, she picked up on the tone of my voice. Suzuha is apologetic.
でもさ、なんか若い頃の母さんが
Oh, following her mama's footstep.
おかしくてさ、それに楽しいふりしてると嫌なこととか考えなくても済むからさ。
Suzuha gazes straight at the sunset.
この前ね、ふと自分の手を見たら透明になってて、それで怖くなって。
No, does that mean Suzuha's very existence is beginning to vanish?
で、そんな夢を見ちゃってさ。
It's just a
なん
dream.
だ夢か。驚かせるな。
あ、ごめん。紛らわしいこと言っちゃったね。
Lel.
でもさ、その夢を見てからやっぱり想像しちゃうんだよね。
鈴葉。
Can you imagine not existing? I am blown away by my own foolishness. How could she have possibly enjoyed herself? She could vanish into the void without a moment's warning. It could even happen tomorrow. There's no way she'd be able to enjoy herself. Suzuha was simply forcing herself to have fun. Nothing more, nothing less.
あのさ、お願いがあるんだけど、いいか？
なんだ？
ちょっとでいいんだ。手、握ってもらえるかな？
Oh, wait, wait. I don't know why it does this, but it keeps cutting it off at the end. It's not me interrupting it.
手、握ってもらえるかな？
Okay, for some reason it's cutting off some of these lines. She extends her small hand out toward me. I can tell that it's trembling ever so slightly. I put my own hand over hers, almost as though I was confirming that Suzuha still exists.
大丈夫。まだあと2日ある。
Premarital hand holding is a sin. It's okay. She could like stop existing. Like, come on, cut the girl a break. Cut the girl a break. She kind of grandfather paradox or father paradox herself. So Suzuha grasps my hand tightly and nods. However, I'm sure even Suzuha realizes that my words are empty, no more than an attempt to give her peace of mind. Hand holding in public? Are you kidding me? Wait, she did what? Yeah, have you not been paying attention? You've been not paying attention. Okay, I will do the rundown for you. She basically did something that made Daru fall in love with her. Daru is her father from the she's from the future. Remember this. So she's the daughter of Daru, and somehow she did something to make him love her, like attract him to her. So now he's like. Now they're diverging off of like the route where he would have met her mother at Komima, right? I am sorry, have not been paying attention. So basically, this is like the plot to Back to the Future. You should know this, Orca. Exactly. Why did she do? She didn't mean to. She thought the hug was innocent. All she did was hug Daru. Because she was thankful for because he got like some computer part or something for her, and then like he helped her with something, right? So she just hugged him, and then all of a sudden he was like super into her, and then he denounced like going to Komima and stuff, and he was gonna work and use the money to like spend on her for whatever reason. Then, just as I expected, the next day Yuki and Daru were nowhere to be found. No! They'll never meet. And then Suzuha will never exist.
こっちに目線お願いします。にっこり笑ってください。
Suzuha flashes the cameras a rigid smile. It's past 1 p.m. It's already been over 3 hours since Komima opened for its third and final day. Oh no, it's the last day! Today's our last chance if we can't get Daru and Amane Yuki to meet before the end of the day. This might be the end of the line for Suzuha. And yet, Suzuha still hasn't received any sort of reply from Daru. If you heard that the girl you like was going to cosplay, wouldn't you normally want to see that? Right? Right? Come on. Wouldn't any normal hot-blooded dude go and like see this girl? Or at least respond to her? I'm sorry, Mr. Baum, I usually give good first impressions and then disappoint people. Isn't this kind of like what everybody does? Not to mention this is Daru we're talking about. There's zero chance that he isn't interested. We even had laid out other breadcrumbs too, yet here we are, no Daru in sight. Maybe he really doesn't intend on showing up. What about Amane Yuki? I initially thought we might have just not noticed her, but if a total cosplay novice like Suzuha can have a crowd like this, there's no way a popular cosplayer like Amane Yuki wouldn't stand out like a sore thumb. Is Amane Yuki just not coming? According to Suzuha, she's supposed to meet Daru for the first time here, which means... I suddenly realized a possibility I had overlooked. What if this is connected to the email I sent earlier? Could I have completely changed the future? What if I created a future in which Amane Yuki and Daru never meet? What if? I can feel a chill run down my spine. If that's the case, we got mail. An email. Assistant, just now, I saw Hashida over at the Tokyo Big Sight station. He was carrying a bouquet of flowers and everything. Lol lol lol. He stood out like crazy. Lol lol. I love when Kurisu sends mails. She sounds like a total kind of @channel. What is this? It's stupidly obvious that she's an @channel user. Who cares about that? More importantly.
Suzuha! 誰か来ているぞ!
Lol. Don't spray me, you foul beast. What is this spray emote? This is for like cats. Suzuha immediately runs over to me. I hear disgruntled voices coming from the cameraman, but I couldn't care less right now.
父さんが
ああ、今クリスからメールがあった。国際展示場の駅で見かけたそうだ。
It's probably better that I don't ask why Kuris is here in the first place.
そっか、やっぱりダルくん来たんだね。
やっぱり。
昨日ね、マユシンが写真と一緒にメールしたんだ。すずさんの生のメイクスはもっと破壊力あるよって。
What is a papillon?
でかしたマユリ。
Oh, she sent him a picture to lure him there.
とにかく、まずはダルを確保しよう。
わかった。あ、オカリ、すずさんもどこ行くの？
後で戻ってくる。もしもダルが来たら捕まえといてくれ。
There are only a few routes from the station to Big Site. We run towards the outside in an attempt to avoid the crowds.
すみません。
Oh, bow tie.
コスプレの更衣室ってどこですか？
Someone tries to ask us for directions along the way, but I don't have time to help. Hold on. That voice sounded familiar.
すみません。
Very
コスプレの更衣室
familiar.
ってどこですか？
Sounds a lot like someone we know already.
すまない。今ちょっと急いでるんだ。
No, you stupid idiot.
ごめんなさい。参ったな。コミマなんて来るの初めてだし、一緒に来た友達とははぐれちゃうし、どうしたらいいのか。
The woman who called out to me starts muttering to herself, but I don't have time to worry about her right now. I'm here to find Daru. Wait. I could have sworn I've seen her somewhere before.
Oh!
I raised my voice, prompting Suzuha to turn around and look back at me.
どうしたの？
天音ゆきだ。今の女。さっきそこで俺に声をかけてきた女。
I guess we never get to see
見た
her.
ことがあると思ったら天音ゆきだ。
嘘！母さんいたの？
今そこ。
I turn around, but the waves of people have already moved along, and Yuki's nowhere to be found.
そうだ。
Damn French and their influence? What, with bow ties?
更衣室。私、行ってみる。
おい、鈴葉。
Suzuha vanishes into the throngs of people before I can stop her. Tokyo Big Sight becomes almost impossibly crowded during Komima. I know this place like the back of my hands, but even I can get lost. Is she going to be okay? But there's no point in searching for Suzuha right now. I head out of the building alone, looking for Daru. Surrounded by crowds of people going from the east wing to the west wing and vice versa, I keep pushing toward the exit. If Daru's here somewhere, he's probably following the crowds headed for the Causeway Square. According to Kurisu's email, Daru was holding a large bouquet of roses. Someone like that would normally stick out, but in a place like this, he's just gonna blend in with the colorful crowds of cosplayers. To make sure I don't miss him, I carefully scan everyone I pass while making my way forward. I also tried calling Daru's cell phone, but he probably doesn't even notice his phone ringing right now. I snake my way through the wave sea of people. Time-wise, all the visitors in the standby line are being let in right about now. This is when Komima is at its most crowded. People as far as the eyes can see. I end up bumping into a number of people. Clicking tongues, angry voices. I hear people in the distance shouting and tell me not to run. Please, just let me go this one time. I finally make my way outside. Needless to say, it's packed out here too. Daru's... My phone's ringing.
どうした？ユキを見つけたか？
ごめん、見つかんない。それに迷っちゃったよ。
迷っただと？
See, what did I just say?
だからごめんってば。
仕方がない。 とにかくその辺のスタッフに聞くなりしてコスプレ広場に戻れ。さっきのあたりにマユリがいるはずだ。わかった。
そっちはどう？
こっちはまだ。
In the corner of my eye, I see a large frame pass by. That's...
誰だ？見つけた！すぐに連れてそっちに向かう！
I run off, hanging up without waiting for an answer.
誰？
I loudly shout his name, but he continues to march along without so much as batting an eye. Perhaps he didn't hear me?
誰？聞こえないのか？
After yelling his name several times, he finally stops walking and looks around.
俺だ誰？こっちだここ！ここ！
I wave my hands as I run toward him. Daru's eyes open wide when he finally realizes it was me shouting his name. Kurisu was right. He was holding a large bouquet of flowers.
オカリン、どうしてここに？
どうしてもこうしても何度も電話をしたというのにどうして出ない？
電話？あ、本当だ。ごめん、全然気づいてなかったお。
まあいい。そんなことよりもこっちだ。
え？あ、おま。
He tries to object, but it matters little. I drag Daru by the hand and start walking.
オカリン、何するん？僕今から大事な用があるんだお。
こちらはそれ以上に大事な用があるんだ。人一人が生まれるか否かの大事な用がな。
は？人一人生まれるって何それ？産気づいてる人でもいるん？だったら僕なんかよりお医者さん探すべきじゃね？ほら、この中にお医者様はいらっしゃいますかってあれ。
そういうことじゃない。
on TV.
とにかく今は説明してる場合じゃないんだ。コスプレ広場まで来てくれ。
コスプレ広場？
お前に会わせたい人間がいる。
僕に会わせたいって、もしかして鈴葉たん？だったらちょうどよかった。僕この花を、うわ
Daru nearly begins to ramble again, but instead starts to scream as I walk faster, dragging him along. We push down the path I just came from, this time in the other direction.
うわ
悪い、通してくれ。
うわあるはやおかま。
Oops. It feels like there are even more people here now. Having to tow Daru around certainly isn't making this any easier.
待ってよオカリン、そんなに急ぐと。
Yes, we still have some time left. I could probably afford to slow things down, but who knows when we might get our chance to fix things. I'm hardly in the mood to take a chill pill.
せめて手離してくんない？ちゃんとついてくからさ。
わかった。その代わり見失うなよ。
I let go of Daru's hand and push up against the waves of people. I look back to check on Daru ever so often, and we finally make it to our destination.
こっちだ、ダル。
うわ！
I take a good look around the cosplay square. If I remember correctly, Amano Yuki was searching for the cosplay changing room. In that case, there's a good chance that she'll be headed here. She could be among... Suzuha sees me and runs over.
ごめん、母さん、見つかんない。
そうか。
However, I did manage to bring Daru. There's one half of the problem solved. Our chances for success are at least better than zero.
あれ、岡部倫太郎、父さんは？
え？ダルならそこに。
When I turn around, Daru is no longer behind me. Why, that little... Did he get lost?
ダルどこだ？
岡部倫太郎、あそこ！
I take a look and spot Daru about 10 meters behind me, lying prone on the concrete like a frog that tried and failed to cross the street. He must have tripped and fallen. I start to make my way over. But then...
待って！
どうした？
あれ？
Suzuha's pointing at something or someone. I follow her line of sight.
大丈夫？
Standing over Daru is a young woman in a maid cosplay. It was fated. There's no mistaking it. She's a lot younger than she is in the photo, but that is undoubtedly Amane Yuki, Suzuha's mother. Yuki looks down at Daru, a concerned expression on her face. Daru looks up at Yuki, dazed and confused. The two of them continue gazing at each other for some time. It's as though the two of them are frozen in time. Suzuha and I watch their fateful encounter in complete silence. Was it like love at first sight? Yuki is the first one to speak.
大丈夫かな。そう、よかった。
Yuki smiles like she doesn't have a worry in the world. Her smile really does resemble Suzuha's, though I suppose it's actually the opposite.
はい、これ。よかったら。
She takes a handkerchief out of her pocket and Daru slowly reaches for it. His mouth starts opening and closing like he's trying and failing to form words.
君に一生萌え萌えキュン結婚してくれ
Oh my god, he did it. His grand proposal echoed throughout the venue. Yatta. With every step, sweat falls from my cheek. I make my way toward my destination, the heat bearing down on me. The memory of Daru's embarrassing proposal at Komima is still fresh in my mind. Where am I headed, you ask? It's like Ryuken. Or Daddy-ken? I climb the stairs to the 7th floor, then open the door connected to the rooftop. The sounds of heavy iron creaking rings throughout the area, and the light of the sun turns my vision white.
やはりな。こんなことだろうと思った。
After my vision recovers, the first thing I see is Suzuha trying to climb into the time machine.
ラボメンが俺に黙って勝手に帰ろうなどと。1億と2000年早いぞ。
With a proposal like that, Suzuha would just immediately cease to exist. JK. Lol.
岡部倫太郎、どうして？
昨べの宴会で、お前が随分と明るかったように思えたのでな。おそらく。
何それ？普通明るいとそんな風に思わないじゃん。
この法王隠居魔を見くびってもらっては困るな。貴様の考えることなど100もお見通しだ。
参ったな。せっかく黙って帰ろうと思ってたのに。
She awkwardly scratches her head. Apparently there's a habit she picked up from her mother.
ああ、そういえば昨べ正式に父さんに振られちゃったよ。
振られた？誰にか？
うん、父さんってば宴会の前に急に私んとこ来てさ、すまない、他に好きな子ができちゃってさ、だから僕のことは忘れて新しい恋に生きてほしいよ。
He's pretty blunt about it.
ほんと我が父親ながら思い込みが激しいよね。
Pretty much.
まあ、不聞きさせんなどと言わなかっただけマシだな。それに、その思い込みのおかげで、お前の母親とうまくいきそうなのだから、感謝すべきかもしれんぞ。
かもね。
Suzuha looks up at the blue sky. She's probably thinking about what happened at Komima.
君に一生萌え萌えキュン結婚してくれ
Daru would then go on to present her. Wait, go on. Okay, they kind of used the wrong word there. Go on to present her with the bouquet he had brought with him. You know, the one that had gotten trampled and crushed on the way over. Yuki wasn't the only one frozen in shock. Everyone within 5 meters stopped moving. This goes without saying, but I'm fairly certain nobody watching them would have ever guessed that it was their first time meeting. The crowd watched with bated breath, waiting for her answer to his brave proposal. That was the wrong word. Okay. That's the wrong baited. Anyhow. Hell, we had planned for this to happen and even we were surprised. Suzuha and I could only watch in silence, waiting for the outcome. With all eyes on her, Yuki was completely still. But finally...
君面白いね。それ、
Breath.
何のコスプレ?
Well, it's supposed to be B-A-T-E-D, not like fish bait. Baited. Anyhow. What guts! She was totally unshaken by what just happened! She wore a huge smile on her face.
コスプレじゃないよ。 僕は本気で君の姿にズッキュンって来たんだお。だから結婚してくれ。
それは
This
ち
is
ょっ
kind of sudden.
と。あ、でもここでこうやって知り合ったのも何かの縁だし、友達ならいいよ。
うわ、マジで？
君、名前は？
橋田至。みんなはダルって呼ぶお。君は？
私はユキ。よろしくね、ダルくん。
こっちこそよろしく。やっほー、神までリアル天使派遣。ゆきちゃんマジ萌えっす。
恥ずかしいからちょっとやめてよ。
今思い出してみてもなんというか。
私も母さんから聞いて想像してたのとはかなり違ったかな。
They've been getting along swimmingly ever since then, so I doubt there's anything to be concerned about. The fact that Suzuha still exists here now is proof of that. Did Dado and Yuki meet as a result of our meddling, or, as the attractor field theory suggests, were they destined to meet regardless of our actions? In the end, I have no answer to that question, but I honestly don't mind not knowing. Let's just say that this was the choice of Steins Gate. By the way, this was actually Yuki's Komima cosplay debut. Even with that being the case, she was showered with attention during the last 2 hours of the event. There's no doubt that she's going to become a famous cosplayer. Hell, there are already photos of her on the internet.
それにしても、俺たちに黙って、しかもこんなに早く帰るとはな。
ごめん。本当はもっといたかったんだけどさ。でも、これ以上一緒にいると帰れなくなりそうだったから。
帰れなくなる？なぜだ？
Suzuha doesn't answer my question. She simply gives me a sad smile.
父さんと母さんが出会って結婚して、そして私が生まれてからもうすぐ19年。それでも長いなって思うんだから、やっぱ改めて考えると長いよ。
一体何の話だ？
気にしないで。こっちのこと。
Suzuha straightens herself out and faces me, signaling that she's done talking about it.
それじゃ、いろいろありがとう。
Okabe, you dumb
あ
dumb.
かりんおじさん。
だから、おじさんはやめろと言ってるだろ。そういえば、聞き忘れていたが、俺は未来でお前に会ったことはあるのか？
Yeah, it's a little late to be asking questions, but I can't help it. I'm curious.
あるよ。って言っても、本当に小さい時に一度だけだから、私はあんまり覚えてないんだけど。
一度だけなのか？
She'd been calling me uncle this whole time like we were close or something, so I figured we'd have met each other a bunch of times.
父さんとはよく会ってるみたいだけどね。なんでかな？私には会いたくないのかな。
This got me sad,
こ
dog.
うして振り回された記憶がトラウマになっているのかもしれんな。
ひどい。
Her carefree smile doesn't resemble Daru in the least.
そうだ。帰る前に聞いておきたいことない？未来のこととか、協力してもらったお礼に一つだけ答えるよ。
Not gonna lie though, Suzuha is also 100% my type. Yeah, she's cool too. Like she's like she's got like martial arts prowess, etc. It's kind of strange that she's a very cheerful girl because she comes from like a dystopian kind of future. Oh.
では、
ただし、タイムマシンについては NG だけど。
Curses. Caught in the act.
タイムマシン以外で聞きたいことか。そうだな。では、未来の俺は。
What am I doing? Who am I with? There are plenty of things I want to ask, but
いや。やはりやめておこう。
it might be better not to know these sorts of things.
おう。知ってしまったら
つまらなくなるだろう。
That's true.
そっか。
Suzuha looks at the time. This is it.
それじゃあ
Suzuha extends her right hand to me.
私のこと忘れないで。
お前はラブメンだ。忘れるわけがあるまい。
Don't forget me. I grasp her hand firmly. She suddenly gives my hand a strong pull and... Aww. What is this, like a kiss? It almost looks like a kiss.
No.
I can feel a soft sensation against my cheek. Only for a moment. But I know that it's a...
私のこと忘れないようにっておまじない。
Aw, he's gonna get to meet the little her in the future.
それじゃあ今度こそ本当に行くね。ありがとう。岡部倫太郎。
Suzuha climbs into the time machine without looking back even once. Then... Ooh, magical time traveling sparkles. And then she's gone. With a thunderous roar, she vanishes to a time and place far, far away. The Chi Perfecto! A distant time, 26 years away. Bye, Suzu. All I see before me is the blue sky. It's like that hunk of metal had never been here to begin with. I think it's sad, but it's kind of fitting though, because she's a time traveler, right?
またねか。
It'll be at least 7 years before I see her again. But after I do, I should keep from seeing her for a while. At the very least, not until the time comes when Suzuha remembers the charm she left on my cheek. Okay. I was like, that was a really odd pause. I was like, I was waiting for the credits to roll in. She had to put the classic "Don't forget me" line. And the goodbye kiss on the cheek. It's kind of sad for Okabe. Okabe is the one that has to live with the memory of it. He's the only one who believed her story, right? So he has that burden of knowing these things. I think she kissed him on the cheek. I mean, it could have been a cheek-to-cheek touch, but I think it was a kiss. This is a nice song. I think this is a different song. By the way, this is definitely the Steins Gate I played on my Vita. This isn't the first in the series? No, Odd Micronesian. This is actually like a side set of stories. Yeah, so you probably kind of spoiled a little bit the original storyline. No, you want to go back and play Steins Gate. There's a game of the same name, just Steins Gate. This is Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace. Steins Gate, darling, you freaking donkey. I didn't know. Yeah, you wouldn't know if like you're a newcomer to the series and all you do is pick up this game, right? The Suzu ending was the first ending I had. Oh wow. Are you sure you played this game? Are you saying like this all looks like familiar? Yeah, this is just this is not even like canon. These are like alternative like side story timelines. Yeah, this is all deja vu. I'm dead tearing up. I just have dust in my eyes. I'm not crying, you're crying. Damn mosquito entered my eye. Oh my god, Radio, you missed it. The other day, I was streaming Valheim, and a fucking mosquito like killed me while I was sailing really far from my home base. Like I was super far away, and then like a mosquito or a death mosquito came along and just like murdered me. It was a giant mosquito, yeah. A giant mosquito, a death mosquito murdered me. One hit. Sounds terrifying. There's dangerous mosquitoes in Valheim? Yes, there are. And I was sailing so I thought I was safe, but I guess I was sailing close enough for them to aggro from the coastline. There you have it. But yeah, Odd Micronesian, if this is the only Steins Gate game you've played, there's an afterword thing. It's definitely quiet. The endless blue sky stretches out before my very eyes. It's almost like everything had just been a dream. It's hard to believe that a time machine was sitting here just a minute ago. She sure was a troublemaker to the very end. When will I be able to tell Daru and the others what happened today? Probably not for a long while, I imagine. I guess I'll just have to work Daru like a racehorse to make up for it.
Operation 7. これにて complete.
Oh, see, he pronounced Shevin. Shevin. What a wild story. Suzuha came back to the past, had her own father fall in love with her, then helped to bring her parents together. It really is exactly like that one movie. How did that one end again? Oh, right. There was a sequel. After bringing his mother and father together, the hero safely returns to his own time. But right when he's starting to feel some peace of mind... Nah, that'd never happen. There's no way something like that would... Oh, she's coming back. I could have sworn I just... A booming sound suddenly erupts in the area. Everything goes white. What just happened? No way. This couldn't possibly... And she's back as the military version of her. My vision slowly returns to normal and... this is the military Suzuha.
Ah, yokatta!
Oh no, wait. It's the same Suzuha? She's wearing her military outfit, so it's confusing.
やっぱり若い時も捨てがたいよね。
は？
そんなこと言ってる場合じゃなかった。ね、今すぐ来て。
What?
来てってど？
未来が大変なことになってるんだって。だから、リンリンの力を借りたいの。
Wait, now her nickname for him is Lin Lin?
は？
いいから、早く乗って。
待て、その前に教えろ。
Looks like I'm in for yet another wild Suzuha ride. But you know what? I'm kind of okay with that.
だから待てないんだってば。ほら、行くよ、リンリン。
That's cute.
だから、そのリンリンというのはなんだ
？This was a cute story. But yeah, you're not getting the actual main Steins Gate story then, Odd Micronesian. Achievement unlocked, Agape of Root and Forgetful Message Return. That means I forgot to look at a message in here. Oh no. Damn it. Okay, that took some of the sadness away. Wait, I forgot to check a message? Load? I don't know if I can load it. I don't even remember the names of these. No, you know what? I'm gonna start from the beginning. So we'll do we'll start off Lukako's route, I think. It takes some time to open up the route anyway, so might as well start it. Steins Gate ending guide. I don't know how to get Lukako's. Synergy of Love. After ignoring the prompts to do 2 times. Okay. So, what made you want to play this game in the first place, Odd Micronesian? You just like saw Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace, and you're like, I'm gonna play this on the Vita. Can I bypass all this? There we go. Skipper. I heard Steins Gate was good. Oh, okay. Yeah, the one you want to play is literally Steins Gate with no like addendum to the name. It's just simply called Steins Gate. Have I ever told you you make some pretty dank waffles? Thank you, but I've never really made waffles. That's my hubby's that's my hubby's territory. See, if you ignore the messages long enough, he actually yells at her. That's funny. Inky ignoring my perfect. Hold on. These messages from her are like really annoying. Okay, here, I'll click on it. What is this? In Spanish, the suffix ito means small, which hints at the existence of something bigger and greater than Mosquito, the legendary El Mosco. That was kind of like what it was. Hubby to cook. Well, he does like mostly like breakfast foods. So he's pro at the breakfast foods. So he'll do like waffles and whatnot. Which hubby? The one hubby? The one and only hubby? What do you mean, which hubby? Which hubby? Lol. Sweet waffles? Yeah, they're like, I guess Belgian waffles? Like the big ones? Skippo. Skippo! Oh, who's emailing me? Oh, I don't know if I've seen this response. Can't say I've given it much thought. I don't really have an answer for you. Lol. Whoops, I didn't mean to ignore it. Ah. What's this? I wanted to answer those. I guess guys prefer the scent of a shampoo on a girl, yeah? I'd recommend consulting our mutual perverted friend. I'm sure he'll give you all the answers you want and then some. I don't know. Your life could be married to 20 people. Maybe even your toaster. I see. I could be. I don't know Taco's life. For all I know, he could be a stripper. This is true too. Only on just chatting. Or chatterbait. Lol. Ferris wants your super scientific opinion as a mad scientist. Yeah. Hey, I've never gotten these emails before. It seems like you have to ignore some of them to get some of them. In that case, Ferris will make sure not to wear perfume around you. Yeah. Okay. Taco, stop being so hot. It's a crime. Oops. Okay. I already did that one. He keeps getting grippier and grippier. I've already read all these ones before. I'll handcuff you, alright? Arrest me then. Put me against the wall. Tell me my rights. Lol. Kappa.
Oh!
Kappa.
そうじゃねえよ。まあ頼みっつうかなんつうかそう大層な話で。
Pricey. Just for the record, I have no money to lend you. Bike? Cyclist? Let's go with the bike one. Hugs. Is everything okay? What's up on me? Just being freaky. Stop ringing. I'm getting beat up and this person is still okay. Exercise. If you're into exercising, I have the perfect job for you. Would you care to give it a shot?
Huh?
Oh, let me guess. It's a gig where I get to put you in a cobra twist. I'm totally game for that. What is a cobra twist? Wait, what was the... Oh, I went through the response so quickly. Feel free to try that on Daru. What say you to riding your bike and allowed to power our equipment? Oh, and this goes without saying, but this is volunteer work. No pay. No pay for you. And this place is pretty popular for this neighborhood. Why am I reading that? I've already read this before. Achievement unlocked. Traveler of the Unknown. What is this achievement? I don't even idea. I guess I'm just melancholic today. Fuck it. I know how that feels sometimes. Is Chris sleeping? Okay, so we have to ignore the prompt twice. Let's save it just in case. Unlock that. So this is the first denial. She goes from happy to angry to happy to blushing to winking to angry again. Lol. Because she's a total tsundere. Okay, so that's the first cancellation.
考えてみれば。
まあ、確かに言われてみれば。
Second cancellation.
どうした岡部？
いや、なんでもない。
ちょっと岡部、何してる？
いや、考えてみれば、12号機もやはりここは12号機を。
わかった。
そうだな。
There we go. Send it. So we send on the third attempt. Hopefully this should get us into the correct route. I don't know if we are in it though. Perverted affection anima. Okay, that has to be... Yeah, that has to be it. It feels like my feet are barely touching the ground as my field of vision blurs. Slowly but steadily, the world begins to take shape again. It regains its true form. As the effects of reading Steiner begins to fade, I see that the world before me, the lab I was in, has changed. I slowly raise my right hand. Number 12 is gone. There's no doubt about it. The D-mail worked. I jumped to another world line. As soon as I sank into the couch, I let out a long sigh. I hear someone breathing beside me. I was so focused on the changes to the room that I didn't realize I was alone in the lab. I shift my gaze to see who it is, and I find myself left breathless. What? What is this saying? Why does he look like he's ready to kiss us? This is truly unexpected. Lukaku is facing me, eyes closed. I have an exam tomorrow, so I have to go through the process which we call sleep. Okay. No, I'll just insert my USB drive and upload knowledge. Easy. Okay. Yo, Puggers, trap love. Yeah, what's going on? Should we just save it here? We'll just save it here and then we'll continue from there. That'll be the start of our Lukaku storyline. I just wanted to queue it up and have it ready, so I have to go since it's almost 2. So I might as well leave it on that. This pizza's dank. Let's see. What kind of song can we play here? What about this song? So happy-go-lucky. Okay. I like this BRB. Wholesome. It's not a BRB, it's a thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, motherfuckers. Just kidding. Let's go try and find someone to raid, maybe? That's a nice thing to do, right? Oops, I mean, thanks for watching. Right. Ahem. Ah. Omni is streaming right now. He's getting his Subnautica on, so let's go raid him. I never often get to raid him, so why not? Why the fuck not? So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for stream, Kitty. Motherfuckers, yeah, thank you, motherfuckers, for hanging out. It was cool. Until next time. But yeah, like I promised though, I want to finish Steins Gate, my this Steins Gate, and then I'm gonna go back to Bloodborne. We're gonna finish that for sure. And then possibly start a new game. But I'll try and wrap up like all the games I've got going on, including Bloodborne. Anyhow, just kidding, you suck. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright. Have a great afternoon or a wonderful rest of your day wherever you guys are in the world. I will see you guys in the next stream. Oh, there goes my alarm. Bye!